Oh, here we go. Okay. My mic's on. One moment, everybody. Just getting everything figured out here. Get my headphones hooked up too. And we should be good to go. One moment, everybody. Just getting everything figured out here. Get my headphones hooked up too. Alright, headphones are back on. Final mic check, final mic check. Alright, we're gonna get right into it. Hey guys, it's your guy, Small Fry, live. We're doing Godzilla Save the Earth, just like chat requested last time after we did Destroy Monsters. Let me get some cheat codes going real quick so that we could get all the monsters unlocked. I just did this before, but it never saves. It just doesn't save. Here we go. I had this time though I had the cheat codes pulled up with the expectation that it wouldn't save, so. Alright, and then we got all cities. There we go. Okay, that should be everything unlocked right there. Yo, how we doing, man? Mr. Muji. Don't know if that's how you say your name, but that's how you say it now. Godzilla, save the Earth, baby. So I was gonna do the version that I had with Biolante, which is the PS2 ROM. Unfortunately, right before I was gonna stream, that one stopped working. So we're here on the Xbox version. No Biolante, no funny business, but just generic vanilla Godzilla save the Earth. I'm gonna warm up by fighting Orga because I know you guys wanted to see me fight Orga last time.
Godzilla 2000 versus Orga. Monsters fight!
Yeah, I was originally gonna go live at 4, but we ended up going to almost 5 now because yeah, it's really unfortunate when you're about to go stream and then your game emulator's like, no, we're not working today. So you know what? It worked out. I ended up running out and downloading the Xbox ROM at the last minute. Yeah, so someone chat's asking about Biolante. Yeah, so Biolante technically is in this game. So the story is the developers almost had her finished. She's like maybe I would say 70-80% of the way done, but they never added her in the game because of a licensing problem from Toho, presumably. So basically she is in the game files, so you just need a mod that basically checks the box and says, yes, you're allowed to use Biolante. So it's not like a fan-made monster or anything. It's made by the people who made Godzilla, Orga, you know, all those guys. Every other character in the game. It's an official character, but that's just a little bit trivia for you. I had it working on the PlayStation 2 that I had it modded so I could use Biolante. But unfortunately, that didn't work out, so we're just playing normal Save the Earth. No party tricks with this one. It's just Save the Earth. It's on the Xbox version though, which has some extended arenas, I think, and the graphics are definitely nicer. So you know, there's pros and cons to everything. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a good Monday. I know it's a weird day for a stream, but I'm just kind of streaming whenever I can at the moment. Let's see how Melee runs on this. I'm really curious to see. This is a stress test to see if my computer blows up. So let's take a look. I really wish I had a random button in these games, so that I could just get like a bunch of random opponents in here. I feel like that'd be pretty cool. But unfortunately, we don't have that. Just give me any map. Doesn't really matter. Give me Boston East, sure.
Monsters, fight!
It's actually not bad. I mean, it shouldn't be. My computer's decently beefy, and this is a 2000 and I want to say 4 game, 2005. Final Answer 2005. Because it came out with Final Wars. Hey, how's it going, ADE? In a little bit, we'll get to our usual shenanigans of letting you guys pick the monsters and stuff. I just wanted to kind of stress test it real quick, because this is my first time using this emulator. Well, you know, not the emulator itself, because I use it for just raw monsters, but I just mean it's my first time emulating the Xbox version of Save the Earth and not the PlayStation 2 version. So, just stress testing it. Can Kiryu not pick up buildings? I feel like it's not letting me pick up this building. I guess not. I guess we just stab people, guys. We just stab people. That was pretty cool. I always love that they put the Absolute Zero cannon in. It's so cool. I'm gonna take one of my headphones out so I don't just hear vroom vroom in both ears. Megalon sounds do get annoying after a while. We love Megalon though. Hey. If you guys have any specific requests, anything you want to see, let me know, please. Any matchups, any stages, anything that you would want to see specifically. I'm going to read chat right after this round is over. And then I'll let you guys kind of decide where we take the stream. You want to see adventure mode. This one seems to be more stable than the other ROM I have, so we might be able to actually do some adventure mode runs if you want to see that. Oh, does my beam heal Megalon in this one? Okay, this is something that is interesting. In this game, they actually have like the different like elements and stuff. So like Megalon heals when he gets hit with lightning. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of that. I kind of like it better when it was just sharp blunt energy, personally. But I don't know, maybe it's just a skill issue. Like, I like Pokemon, and I like Godzilla fighting games, but together, I don't know, guys. It's a weird combo to have, like, elemental type matchups in your fighting game. It's just like, I want to fight. And, like, I guess it would be better if it was just resistances, but the fact that you could straight up heal somebody with your beam attack is kind of goofy to me. I always thought that was a little silly. Like, okay, maybe it doesn't hurt him as much, but it heals him? So yeah, I guess I might as well just not use my beam then if he's gonna heal him. You know, like my ultimate attack. I guess we're just not doing that today. I'm gonna get my criticisms for Save the Earth out of the way because I love this game so much, and I want the rest of the stream to just be super positive hype. But I will say, my other criticism of Save the Earth, the energy bar is way too forgiving. You could literally spam your beam unlimited. Watch, I'm just gonna keep spamming my beam as much as I can. Keep in mind, destroy all monsters, you shoot your beam one time and it's over. You don't get any more unless you have like an energy power up. Look at how many times I could shoot my beam in a row. Fully charged, by the way. Healing Megalon. Megalon's loving it. I'm getting interrupted by the military a little bit, but what is that, 4? What is that, 4 times in a row I could shoot a fully charged beam but no interruption? Like, come on. I always thought that was a little bit much. So, although Save the Earth is, in a lot of ways, a better Destroy All Monsters, and I do genuinely believe that, there are a few things where I'm just like, what were they thinking? The energy system and the type matchups for me are not it, personally. Alright, let me go to chat. Let me see what you guys want to see or what you guys are thinking about. Yeah, I know. It's a bummer that Biolante's not here. Like, especially, I'm a little biased. She's my favorite monster, but yeah, not getting her just because of a licensing problem. I mean, she's in the game. I wish I could. I have a video on my channel where I show her. I think it's the footage for the Mechagodzilla video. But yeah, in that one I do show me fighting Violante, but because yeah, she's almost done. She looks really good too. Like, hot take, I like the way she looks here better than she actually looks at Unleashed. I think they did a really good job with her animations and stuff and making her look like really slick. And then it's like, nope, you don't get that. Hello, Nemarth. I'm gonna butcher everybody's name. Nobody gets their name pronounced correctly in my chat, not even one person. What does it have to be a Godzilla fan, though, especially with the stuff coming out this year and next year? Yes, we have Destroy All Monsters Melee Remastered, which is, you know, the most anticipated thing ever, as far as being a Godzilla fan goes. We also have Godzilla Minus Zero, which, when we get more trailers for that, I will cover it on the channel as well. New Godzilla movie from Japan, a sequel to what a lot of people, including me, say is the best Godzilla movie ever, besides the original. And then you go to, I think a little bit after that, we get Godzilla X Kong Supernova. So, like, yeah. And also, Destroy All Monsters Melee Remastered is 3 months away. Isn't that crazy? Just 3 months? I thought it was going to be like a year. No, it's 3 months. I mean, what a time to be alive. Gotta find a copy of this game on the PS2 until we wait for Destroy All Monsters Melee Remastered. Yeah. If you can either get a copy or emulate it, not that I could tell you how, but yeah, that's how I'm playing this game currently. I have a copy of this in my 360. I'm just playing the emulator so I could record. Okay. In case the cops are listening. No, emulating is not illegal as long as you own the game. I'm not a lawyer, though. Don't ask me. Just watch your video about the 4-player Melee. It's a bummer indeed if I don't do it for the remaster. Yes. Thank you for watching my video, by the way. That's kind of my biggest bummer with the remaster. It's just no 4-player Melee. I'm going to keep reading chat. This guy just asked for Destroya versus Space Godzilla, so we're going to do that. I think he said Monster Island. Did I make that up? I thought he said Monster Island. Okay, we're just going to do Monster Island because I want to. I subconsciously wanted Monster Island. I'm going to keep talking, but I just want to show you guys something so you're not just bored staring at the menu the whole time. Should be considerate to the chat. Just watching your video, thank you. Have they confirmed that the same Kaijus and Destroy All Monsters OG will be in the remaster? They actually have. I have a video on my channel. I believe it's called New Interview for Destroy All Monsters Reveals All Monsters, something like that. It's the one with the interview. And it's a picture of Mechagodzilla with clickbait red eyes. And it's like, we killed him. It's that one. Yeah, in that video, they basically... It's an interview with the developers from... Actually, I think it was somebody from Atari, which is the publisher for the game. So basically the people that give the funding for it and just like look over the projects, make sure everything's going good. So it was one of those guys. And it was an interview with them at Summer Games Fest. And... they said Mechagodzilla 2 is getting changed to Mechagodzilla 1. Everybody else is going to be the same. Another interesting find from that video was they mentioned how the person conducting the interview mentioned Kiryu by name, which basically confirms he's there, and also it's very likely he's going to be called Kiryu and not just like Mechagodzilla 3. Most people probably don't care. I just like it when he's called Kiryu. I don't know. Most people, sorry, I just hit my desk with my controller. Yeah, most people probably don't even care about what he's called in the menu, but I do. Gosh dang it, I want my Kiryu. Oh, it was on Monster Island. I was right. I just saw the chat scroll down and it showed me the rest of the message. Okay, cool. I got that right. I'm glad. So head for -0. Me too. Don't get me wrong. I am excited for Supernova, but -0 is definitely more my speed. I like the MonsterVerse, but I just feel like I don't know. I feel like lately, more recently, I've been into the Japanese over American Godzilla movies. Not to say it's bad. I'm still very happy when I go with my friends to see an American Godzilla movie, of course. And honestly, like growing up, I grew up in early 2000s where there wasn't any Godzilla movies coming out. I mean, I guess Final Wars came out, but I was too young to really see that in the theater. Or I don't think it was even playing in theaters. And it was either I was too young or it just wasn't even playing in theaters in America at that time. So yeah, well, yeah, I feel like so sorry, I got totally sidetracked. Space Godzilla was doing some weird stuff and it distracted me. What I wanted to say was, seeing any Godzilla movie in a movie theater is a privilege. As a Godzilla fan, I feel like people don't realize how good they have it now, and that like I used to dream of that. Like when I saw Godzilla 2014, that was the first Godzilla movie I ever got to see in a theater. I legitimately cried, not because the movie was like some sort of masterpiece, but just because I got to see a Godzilla movie in a theater. And Space Godzilla looks like a fat toddler in this game. Yeah, he does. Sorry, bro. Chudzilla's real. What do you think about Godzilla PS4? I know it's not super popular. I love it, but it's too grindy. By the way, I will take a suggestion for the next fight. Whatever. It could be melee also. It could be 4 monsters if you want. Okay, I have mixed feelings on Godzilla PS4, and it really deserves its whole own YouTube video. But to give my brief thoughts, it was advertised really bad in that it was advertised as a fighting game, and it just wasn't a fighting game. It's much better if you look at it as like a Godzilla Generations type game, which is a game where you just destroy cities and stuff. And yeah, it's not that bad. But if you look at it through a fighting game through that lens, which is what I wanted a game like Save the Earth, for example. Yeah, it's atrocious. But if you just like playing as Godzilla and destroying cities and stuff, it's not bad. It actually, I really liked it when it first came out. I just got bored of it quick. Mothra versus Rodan or Gigan. I'm just going to do Mothra versus Gigan. We'll do some Final Wars vibes. Any map I want. Thank you. Let's go Golden Gate. You watch Godzilla King of the Monsters in the theater? Me too. Me too. That was incredible, that movie. So, like, seeing it was just so surreal. Like, seeing the Japanese kaijus in a American movie was so crazy to me. Like, it genuinely felt like a fan fiction I would have wrote, like, when I was, like, in high school. It did not feel like an actual movie, but it was good. It was really good, actually. I have that movie on, I think it's Blu-ray. I have a physical release. I forgot Mothra can't grab. Sorry, if you see me holding still, I keep trying to grab and I can't. Also, I don't know if the AI is on easy or medium. If I remember, I'll go check. I'll try to make sure it's on medium, so it's at least kind of interesting. Don't want it to be too easy. Yeah, I've played this game enough that I don't need to play on easy anymore. No shame, just don't really need to do it. Oh, I thought I stunned him through the building. Yeah, Mothra Larva is so annoying and so unnecessary in this game. Really cool character concept, but... Ooh, can I get that? I'm just gonna transform into Adult Mothra now. And basically, you do as much damage as you can, and then you transform and get all your health back. Like, it's kind of crazy. So all that damage I just did to him is basically free. But I think to compensate, Mothra has, like, less health, and so does the larva, so, you know... It's got its pros and cons, but... How do I do my shield thing? I want to do my. Was you know the thing like where she does like the energy shield? How do you do that? I thought that was her block. So yeah, like genuinely, the main reason I started making videos again, I'm saying again because, oh my god, I forgot her rage gets her full health and energy. That's crazy. Sorry, I'll finish my thought in a second. But the fact that Mothra Larva starts off the game as a little worm, goaded. First of all, it's extremely based. But then you get to come back with full health after being a worm and just be a normal fighter. And then if you get a rage power up, you get all your health back again. Like, come on. It's ridiculous. Such a goofy character. And then, look, health pickup. More health. You basically just don't die as Mothra. Which is actually very inaccurate if you've seen the movies. Mothra dies in, like, every freaking movie. It's crazy. Love Mothra, though. No Mothra hate. But she does die a lot. You gotta be honest. It's kind of like a cliche at this point. Look, another pickup. If I get that, I get all my health again. Boom, full health. It's kind of silly. So that's 4 health bars I've got in this game. And he has 1% health left. Kind of crazy. Oh, another one. Is that 5? Do I sense 5 health bars? I think I killed him. Yep. That would have been 5 health bars. We got a gift. Thank you. Mr. GG Man 19. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The #1 GOAT trophy. I will take it. I will pin your message. You're goated, bro. Thank you so much. He said he didn't have any specific questions, so thank you, though. 1,000 jewels, that's a lot. I don't know what that equates to in money, but I'm sure I'll be rich, so thank you. Alright, let me catch up on chat real quick. Send another fight for me. What do you think about Godzilla PS4? If this game is a success, do you think they will remaster the others, or do you think it would be better for them to make another game, maybe a story game? Hello, can you guys hear me? At all? Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Okay, headphones are back. All right, I think we're actually good now. I think we're actually good now. Sorry about that. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Okay, headphones are back. All right, testing, testing, testing. All right, I think we're actually good. Oh god, now I'm hearing now you're gonna hear me hear myself. I'm sorry. All right, testing, testing, testing. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. I think we're good now. Can someone just give me like a yes in chat if my mic is working? We sound fine now? Okay. I'll take your word for it. I was responding to somebody's comment. Let me just get cheat code back working. I don't know why sometimes my microphone just is like, no. I don't want to work right now, but I don't want to work right now, boss. I'm tired, so sorry. It's a good microphone, but sometimes it doesn't work. I was just talking about we're almost to 1,000 subs, and I was saying thank you for that. I don't know if you guys heard that. Okay, we're back on cheat codes. Yup, yes, and Megalon, mic is muted. Okay, we're good. We're great. Everyone's great. Hope they add the ability to use buses and trucks. Yes, I want to throw a truck at somebody. Specifically at one of my viewers. In a video game. I should clarify. And in case you didn't hear me talk about my last stream, when Destroy Monsters Melee Remastered comes out, not only am I going to stream myself playing the game a ton, I'm also going to play online with viewers. You guys can come and join. We'll 1v1. We'll have a great time. Okay, wow, I got up straight into another kick. Alright. Ow. 3 kicks. 3 little kicks. I'm seeing if I missed anything from chat while we were in down, but I think someone just said Megalon. My guess is that Pipeworks is going to remaster the trilogy, and if they do well, we'll get a AAA Godzilla game. I hope so. Sounds good, sounds good. Hope they have the ability to grab trucks. Yep, okay, we're caught up. How is everybody doing? YouTube tried to auto-hide the Anger's comment. I don't know why. You're gonna destroy me every time it Anger's? Probably. I'm just so excited to be able to play this game with people. I mean, you know, I could... You know, play with, like, people who live with me, but that amount of people is pretty limited. Can't play with you guys. Also, shout out to... There's about 7, almost 10 people here on a Monday. What are we doing? I'm glad I actually delayed the stream a little bit because I feel like it gave some people some time to come off work and stuff. So welcome. Yeah, throwing a building at him. Stay down, boy. 3 little happy jumps of death. Oh, bad. Alright, chat. No, JK. You don't get to back out of saying you're gonna destroy with Angerus. Now you gotta 1v1 me as Angerus, bro. So hyped for the destruction mode. It's kind of satisfying tearing cities apart. It absolutely is. Didn't they remove destruction mode on this? Am I crazy? I think they removed single player destruction mode, unless I'm crazy. I think you have to do like melee destruction mode. Sorry if it's making anyone dizzy. Going in and out of the menus. I'm just trying to find. Oh, there's destruction. Okay, can I do it with just one player? No, you need at least 2 guys, see? I know somebody said Megalon, so we're gonna do Megalon. And we'll destroy Los Angeles, you know? No comments there. Just destroying Los Angeles, nothing weird about it. Every time the computer played against me, Angrus would always spam his stinky breath at me. I mean, yeah, I can't imagine Angrus's breath is good, to be honest. Hello, A-name. It's just the challenges in Save the Earth. Yeah. They do have a destruction mode challenge. I forgot about that. Thanks for letting me know. I know the objective is buildings. I just wanted to hit Megalon. I can't even get him. The beam curves around him. What? He's my enemy. Isn't that kind of the point? Alright, fine. I'll break buildings. Whatever. It's 11 p.m. at your home. That's a different time zone then. For me, it is 5 something. It was a little past 5. Imagine the mods on this game if it's on PC, if they allow it, which they probably wouldn't. It's gonna be on Steam, which has the potential to add some crazy stuff. It kind of depends on how much the developers support it. And it's also an Unreal Engine 5 game, which I think is really moddable, but don't quote me. I don't know, I've worked with Unreal Engine 5 a little bit, not a ton, but I've worked with it a little bit. But I've never modded someone else's Unreal Engine game, so I don't know. That's another thing that like frustrates me when people are like, there's no way you could get 4 players in Unreal Engine. I'm like, I could, me, the individual. They absolutely could. Anyway. Yeah, I've tinkered with game development a little bit in the past. That actually was that's what I was originally gonna do in college at one point. Fun fact. And then I realized that I can't make a Godzilla game because they'll sue me. So now I'm a Godzilla YouTuber instead. Because on YouTube you could do whatever you want. That's not true. But you could be like a Godzilla content creator even if I'm not directly affiliated with Godzilla, you know what I mean? But if I make a Godzilla game, I go to jail. Trail Monsters is definitely getting mods on PC, no doubt. Yeah, if no one else does it, I will. I'll put it to you like that. The music is goated in this game, but it's definitely lower energy than the other ones. I kind of want to do some survival in the ring. And I'll answer more questions from chat. Who should I play as? I don't know, like Kiryu's kind of called my name lately. If I could be Kiryu. I'm gonna do a few rounds of this while I answer questions. The question is, can you optimize an Unreal Engine 5 game properly? Unreal Engine games can be optimized properly. Can me, the individual, optimize it properly? I don't know. It'd probably take me a long time. But yeah, like my point is like, okay, Fortnite, right? I don't like Fortnite that much. I'm actually decent at it, but I'm not a huge fan of Fortnite. However, I'll look at the camera. Oh, I can't look at the camera. However, I'm like right behind him menacingly. Wow. Hello, inferior guy. Even though he's probably more competitive than me. I was saying, yeah, Fortnite is like the Unreal Engine 5 game, right? That thing is a battle royale with 100 players, and it also like was at one point running on phones, and it runs on the original Switch without any hiccups for the most part. So like, I don't know, guys. And before you tell me it's a totally different game, to an extent you're right. But Fortnite has building, it has destruction, it technically has all the boxes that would make a game hard to run, especially being in a battle royale setting with like randomized things. I'm not saying I'm an expert. I'm not saying it's one to one. It's definitely not. It's kind of an apples to oranges comparison, but it's same engine. So, am I saying it would be easy? Not necessarily, but it's possible for sure. Also, the fact that you get new missiles every round in survival is busted. I mean, just look at this. I hope that this is his animation in Save the Earth Melee. I mean, Destroy All Monsters Remastered. Sorry, I was also reading chat. Someone asked, do I know about Save the Earth Melee? Yes, I do. I'm actually a big fan of it. I was playing it for a while, but whatever newest build they had wasn't really working well with my emulator, so I couldn't hop onto it. But I have a video on my channel of me playing it actually from a little while back. I think it's called What Godzilla PS4 Should Have Been or something like that. Man, I really like to piss people off with my titles, don't I? And then I wonder why people get mad at me in the comments. Yeah, I love Save the Earth Melee. It's super fun. I actually was looking earlier at I was rewatching the video where I don't know if you know this, but Moist Critical, the streamer, actually reacted to it. So it was a pretty big deal in the community. It was very funny to see Charlie watch it and be like, hey, "This is actually pretty good." Okay, after this round, I will pause and read chat more. I've been reading it a little bit, but okay, we're in a bit of an endless cycle here. I'm gonna back up a little bit because I feel like we're hitting a brick wall here. There we go. Okay, let me read chat for a second. So I said, yes, I have seen Save the Earth, Remaster, Melee, all that. Curious, I made him Save the Earth, love his grab. Yes, the laser hand, the drill hand is so fun. Kiryu's my favorite, yeah. Another person saying that. Kiryu's just a lot of fun to play. Either him or King Ghidorah, another great one. I really wish they just made a Godzilla game with a big roster, and I mean a big, but I don't know if they would make a roster like that. I'm mainly saying plays Fat Godzilla Jr. I mean, I don't remember Godzilla Jr. being fat, but you know, sure we could have Fat Godzilla Jr. Yeah, Kiryu's his replacement. Sorry, Fortnite has its own performance issues. It's made in the same engine. It's made by the guys who made the engine. But that's to do more with the overclock of the UI. Yeah. Care for the next update on Save the Earth. I think he's being Save the Earth Melee. I think the roster is expanding. Yeah, I hope Save the Earth Melee continues. And I will make videos on it at some point. Yeah, Charlie Moist Critical should definitely give the new game a try. I would love to watch him. If he started playing that, I would definitely make a reaction to it or something. Dragonzilla, sorry you're late. Don't worry, my friend, you're just in time. I think only 900 people in the world like Godzilla PS4. I mean, that's a pretty specific number. I mean, you might be pretty close actually, guys. The amount of people that like Godzilla PS4 is that over under 900. I think I'm taking the under on that. It would be really cool if Godzilla Strong Monsters Melee Remastered had Kong as a secret playable character. I don't think he'd be able to be secret because he probably needs to do a whole licensing thing, so he'd probably have to be DLC or something, I'm thinking. Nomura set up one of them. Okay, there we go. That's one for Godzilla PS4 is good, and that's 7.9 billion saying it's not. Save the Earth, hell yeah. Found the Godzilla PS4 fan. Yeah, the one. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. I'm sorry for the slander. I might be the only one who really wants Obsidians from Unleashed to come back. I could wait till Unleashed remastered. Alright, I'm gonna keep playing and I'll rechat when I can. It had potential, but PS4 turned out to be a disappointment. It did if you like the Pipeworks games. Like, I was kind of expecting it to be a fighting game because in Japan it was called Godzilla Versus and they marketed it as a fighting game. This is my fiance's favorite monster, fun fact, Baragon. It had a potential, but Godzilla... Oh yeah, I just read that. I mean, that's how many people there are online. Yeah, probably about 900 people. I'd be surprised if it's even that high. That game, I mean, it's 2014, and I think they shut the servers down, so I'd be surprised if it's even that many. Unfortunately. But yeah, Godzilla PS4, it wasn't it. Unfortunately. I wanted to like it so bad, and I did like it for about a week. But then, as Angry Joe once said, Godzilla is attacking the generator is losing power, Godzilla is approaching the generator, Godzilla is losing power. And yeah, I kind of let it sit playing that game. Yes, I like Obsidians from Unleashed, though. Has potential, but disappointment. And I think I'll put it up in chat. If you guys have any other questions, let me know. I'll keep answering. We had over a dozen people in here. Don't you go pretending like there wasn't. That's really exciting for a Monday. Thank you. And that doesn't seem like a lot, but in streamer terms, that's actually not that bad. Godzilla is losing power. Sorry, Mothra. You can't heal 8 times in the boxing ring. I see you playing the Xbox version. Yes, Godzilla Sword. I was gonna play PS2 version, and then my PS2 emulator freaking died. So, you know, I had to scramble this together at the last minute. There's no way Fiance loves Baragon. Low key, need to find someone like that. My life's very rare. Yeah, we were talking when we were first talking. I told her I was into Godzilla because, you know, that's obviously how you get the chicks, duh. And she was like, "Oh yeah, I like Godzilla too." And I was like, "Who's your favorite monster?" I mean, Godzilla, Mothra, like who is it? And then she said Baragon. And yeah, the rest is history. I'm gonna marry that person. Just because she had a niche-based pick, you know? Baragon's not even my favorite. He's decent. He's not even my favorite. But just the fact that it showed that she was serious about her stuff, you know? She wasn't bluffing. I was like, damn. I want to do a stream with her at one point, but she's very camera shy. Even though I don't use face cam, you get what I mean. It's so fun to turn the kaiju like it's a gigantic boat. Have we just evolved into PS4 slander? This isn't the Godzilla Save the Earth stream anymore. This is the Godzilla PS4 stream, guys. Here, I'll put the emulator speed to half, and then you can pretend I'm playing Godzilla PS4. Yeah, okay, like, for those who don't remember, you didn't move with the joystick. You had to use LB and RB to turn. I mean, come on, guys. Oh god, beam fight. I always forget how to do this. Don't hurt me. I'm scared. Oh, wait, I'm cooking? Okay, I got destroyed. I can never remember what beats what. I'm sorry. I know. My brother yells at me all the time because it's rock, paper, scissors and it's not that hard. But I always get flustered and I don't know what beats what in a beam fight, guys. It's 2026 and I still am trying to figure it out. And I know someone's going to probably write it in chat. It doesn't matter. That's not the point. I just don't know. I don't want to know. That's why I said in my last stream, I think Unleashed had a little bit of a better system, just in the way that it was very simple and easy to understand. It was just like reactionary based, kind of like ping pong. I don't know, to me that just made more sense for a beam fight, logically, instead of like colors, you know. But no hate to each their own. If you're good at the Save the Earth beam fighting system, good for you. I'm not. I'm just really not. Let me get right in this guy's face when he respawns. How did I get into Godzilla? My dad and brother were really into it, and I was an impressionable child. And I would take. My dad had basically every Godzilla game, sorry, every Godzilla movie on like VHS, and he would. I'm totally losing my train of thought. My dad had every Godzilla movie on VHS. I would build little cities out of them and then knock them over with my Godzilla toys. That was like my earliest Godzilla memory when I was like 3, maybe. So it was basically since birth I was indoctrinated into the Godzilla cult, and I recommend it. It's awesome in here. Thank you, Marshmallow, for the 100 jewels. You are a true American patriot. Is it bad if I don't know what jewels do yet? The other guy gave me jewels too. Do I make money? I don't know. I appreciate you guys for giving me shiny things. But thank you to people who give me shiny things and people who don't. Thank you just for people who listen to my voice too. Those are cool people. I'll get back to chat in just a moment. I gotta fight this little porcupine or something. Boom. More missiles. Dodged it. Boop. That didn't kill you? This will. Sorry, bud. Alright. 2 things that I want them to change for Destroy All Monsters Melee Remastered. For them to change character use grab to the one from Save the Earth. I could get behind that. It changed Showa Mechagodzilla's moveset to be kind of like Mogira's. That's probably too much. Yeah, I think that Showa Mechagodzilla already fits the moveset of Mechagodzilla 2 enough that I don't think they need to change it. I see what you're going for though. Like it kind of makes sense. Never got the beam system right. It wasn't just me. Okay, I thought you guys were all gonna start like insulting me for not understanding it. But only enough, I never unlocked the ring and saved the Earth as a kid. Dude, this is the best map in the game. Budget, no one in my family or friends group watches or cares about Godzilla. Happy for you. Thank you, man. You know, we could be friends starting right now, then that'll change. Yeah, for me, like, Godzilla is kind of my culture. It's kind of crazy. Like, my brothers, my cousin, my dad, my mom. To a lesser extent, my mom. I was more of a casual fan, but still, she definitely enjoys some Godzilla here and there. My fiance. Yeah, Godzilla's, like, in my DNA. The people in my life, like, they know Godzilla. They know Ball. There's no doubt about that. Zap that guy. Sorry I'm late. It's okay, Kane. I'm just happy you're here. Welcome to the stream. Just like with the last one, if you guys didn't notice, I did post the entire thing on my YouTube channel for free. You could go check it out. I want, for now, at least the streams to be something that everyone can access. At some point, I might start making them members only, but for right now, I'm just trying to, you know, get to know you guys. So I feel like that'd be kind of counterproductive to make it a paid thing. So for now, everyone can watch the streams and rewind them for free. You're welcome. My favorite map is Boston. It has a little bit of everything in the map. High rise, low rise, airport, and even a train station. Plus eating a sailing boat is always funny. It is. Hello, Overlord 2. We are Godzilla Gaming. I don't know if you've ever, heard of the term, but that is actually what we're doing. I had to do that. I'm sorry. But that, I mean, I didn't have to do that. Boom. Oh no, I can't shoot lightning at him. I forgot. This is Pokemon, guys. You can't shoot lightning at a ground type. Everyone should know that electricity doesn't work on a ground type. I've been such a fool. Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna re-chat in just a moment here. Sorry, I know it's been a second. Megalon has been a little bit peeving me. There we go, got him. Alright, guys. If I'm being honest, the Godzilla fanbase is toxic. It's weird because when I was younger, I never really saw it. But I look more online, the fanbase shouldn't be so bad. I mean, yeah, I'm trying to... I don't want to say fix that, because it's kind of, like, rude, but I'm kind of trying to form a fan base where we don't gatekeep, where we allow new fans to come in, because I feel like Godzilla is so cool, and the main thing that just stops new people from coming in is people gatekeep it so hard. Like, oh, I was the only one who liked Godzilla as a kid, so now no one else can like Godzilla. Like, no, that to me it's the opposite. I show this to as many people as I possibly can. Oh, wow, there's a timer. Subs only. At one point, we might do that, but for right now, I just, in the name of keeping it open to everybody, it's just, I want to keep it public for now. Ronin got destroyed. Yeah. I used to be a huge Godzilla fan when I was a kid, watched all the Heisei films, and I had Final Wars as a PSP movie. Final Wars, by the way, classic, one of my favorites. Same with Tokyo SLS, but I back now that the Reiwa era is going into full force. Yeah, it's the new Godzilla movies have been pretty good at, honestly. Overlord, I'm quite a fan of this game. Doing a survival run from what I can see. Yes, we're just doing a survival run for now. I might even quit out of this if it takes too long, but... Dragozosaur says, I'm a newbie when it comes to streaming. That's okay, so am I. I streamed on, I think it was either Saturday or Sunday. You guys can let me know. I don't remember. It was one of those days. And I pretty much Googled, hey Google, how do I stream? And then I did that. So, you and me both, buddy. But I know that it would, well, I just knew that it would be good to get on here and actually, like, talk to you guys more one-on-one. Because I feel like my personality doesn't always come through perfectly in my videos. Because I try to keep them, you know, at least for now, I keep them brief, being as they're news coverage. I try to keep it to, like, 5-6 minutes. I don't want to waste your time, and I wouldn't dare waste mine. So I just try to keep it very, very brief. But when the game's actually out and we're playing it, we're doing, like, long-form Let's Plays and live streams and things like that, yeah, it's going to be more like this. It's going to be more personality-driven. We're going to have more fun with it, for sure. We hope for Mogira in the new game. We do, but we probably have to wait to save the Earth Remastered. That's kind of why we gatekeep, to keep all the toxic people away. Yes, but have we looked in the mirror? Yeah, I have had to... basically shadow ban people from the comments, not on the stream, but like on my videos and stuff, like some of the ones that got like a lot of views, like over 30k. I've had to be like, yeah, you're just not gonna, no one's gonna see your comments except for me, basically. But I only do that if it's like really necessary, like getting really egregious. Like, I'm totally fine with people disagreeing with me, criticizing me. I am all for it as long as it's constructive and it's somewhat polite. But some people are just crazy on the internet, man. There's no consequences, so they just go off. And they say things that are just really, really not nice. So, yeah, as long as, like, no one's threatening to kill my family, like, I usually let them go. Usually let them say what they gotta say, even if it's not positive about me. Because at the end of the day, you know, my content, my streaming, my videos, it's a product at the end of the day, right? You guys are choosing, you're saying, alright, Small Fry is worth watching. I'm gonna spend my afternoon watching Small Fry. Whether you realize it or not, you know? And I appreciate you a lot. But it is what it is. So I try to not take it personally. People have criticisms if they say, hey, this video wasn't really that good. You know, it's a video. It's not me. It's just like 5 minutes of me talking about Godzilla. It's whatever. My top 5 favorite Godzilla designs as we fight Space Godzilla. Very interesting. I don't know if I could give them an order. I think I'm just gonna give 5 I really like because I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, there's that one too. 5 Godzilla designs I really like. Godzilla 2000. I actually really like Legendary Godzilla, specifically from like King of the Monsters. I think that was probably his best design. I'm a sucker for 1954. That's low-key my favorite movie ever made, and the suit from that is just so cool, especially for the time it was made. I really like, I think it was Tokyo SLS, whatever. I think that's one where he's like the big scar in his chest. I love that Godzilla. And if I have to give one more, I don't think you can go wrong with Heisei Godzilla. It might be a little basic, but, you know, Heisei Godzilla from, like, Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla or Godzilla vs. Destroya. Those are just 5 that I like. There might be another one that I'm totally forgetting. I'm gonna be like, oh my god, when I'm watching this back, but those are the first 5 that come to mind that I really like. Oh, I have to mention GMK Godzilla, though. GMK Godzilla 2001 with the white eyes is crazy good looking. Don't kill me. Hello, sir. Don't kill me. Oh, I won! Oh my god, I thought I died. I won. Chat, we won. Are we on the scoreboard with the fictional people, guys? Is there even a scoreboard in this game, or is that just Royal Monsters? Oh, there is a scoreboard! Let's go! We beat Palmer, guys. I've been training my whole life to beat Palmer's 2,400 Mothra game. Alright. Cool. Let's go back to playing regular matches, shall we? Yeah, it's dumb, especially when there needs to be as many people buying Destroy All Monsters Melee Remastered for a chance of DLC or remasters. Yeah, I think the dumb refers to gatekeeping. Yeah, basically, we need more Godzilla fans, not less. You know, even if they say the monster's name's a little bit wrong, even if they don't know all the lore, it's okay. It's a video game, let them play it. You know? I was playing these games when I was like literally 4 years old, 5 years old. I don't think I knew all the lore back then either, but that's what got me into Godzilla was the games. Cheeseburger. Why does Space Godzilla look chubby? I don't know. Let's do a comparison. Let's do a quick comparison. Godzilla 90s versus Space Godzilla here. Because a lot of people keep saying Space Godzilla's chubby. And I don't know. He's supposed to be modeled close to Godzilla 90s. And I gotta say, he does look like he's packing on a few extra pounds. I don't know why they did that. He's a little beefy, you know? He's got the little beefy brother. Cousin, I don't know. Someone's gonna call me a LARPer for not knowing the biological relation between Godzilla and Space Godzilla. I know he came from an asteroid, but Godzilla cells from Mothra, okay? We all know it. I know it. You know it. It's never stated if they're brothers, cousins, friends, neighbors. Don't matter. You LARPer. I just realized how different Godzilla 90s plays from Destroy All Monsters. He feels totally different. And that's something people, like, don't... How do I say this? How do I word this politely? It's something I think people, like, overlook when it comes to Save the Earth, is that people will just go ahead and say, well, yeah, it's just Destroy All Monsters with more monsters. And, like, on the surface, they're right, but the characters play completely differently in this game. Like, if you've never played it, if you've just seen footage of it, it might be hard to feel it out. Or, like, really understand what I'm saying here. But back me up when I say the characters have, like, totally different movesets for the most part. Like, it's actually quite different. Like, Godzilla 90s has totally different punches and like, a full different loadout. You know, just the whole feel of his character is a little bit different. And then you have all the elemental things on top of it to make it even more different. So, like, yes, graphically, very similar for sure. But, like, you know, characters like Godzilla 90s and Godzilla 2000 are no longer clone characters in this game. At least they're not totally the same. You also have King Ghidorah and Mecha King Ghidorah, no longer clone characters. So, this game actually did do a lot more than just add a few extra characters. Okay, sorry, I gotta scroll up. Cheeseburger, Space Godzilla's chubby. Okay, that's where I was. The only guy that I've encountered being somewhat negative about the remaster was you. Was that one you commented on with him complaining about Showa Godzilla replacing Heisei Godzilla? Forgot his name. I don't know. I don't remember, to be honest, but if you go to other Godzilla videos, you will probably see me commenting because I make the kind of stuff I like to watch, guys. It's not a secret. I like Godzilla videos. Well, Mirror Goji, which I'm pretty sure is 2000, is my personal favorite iteration of Godzilla. I think it's the 2000 Millennium. Oh no, Mirror Goji I think is the one that fought Mega Gears, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's the 2000 Millennium, one of my favorite, and Godzilla movies. They're my favorite Godzilla movies too. Yeah, I love Godzilla 2000. I think he's a great poster boy for the games. W, let's go. Thank you. I'm probably 2 minutes late to what that's referring to. 1954 Heisei and Godzilla against Kiryu specifically are my favorite Godzilla designs. Final Wars is cool, but that's basically a skinnier Heisei. Yeah, Final Wars, I love the movie, but the Godzilla design, it's alright. He looks a little thin, actually. Oh my god, you guys are going nuts with the chat. Thank you. It's just hard to read it all. Space Godzilla has been hitting too much bush lights, bud lights. I don't know. I don't know if I should say that. I don't know what that means. Don't cancel me. Good night, everyone. Have a nice evening. Love your positive attitude. You got a subscriber in me. Thank you, Namarth. You've been immortalized. Now everyone will hear me say your name wrong in this video. I think Space Godzilla was a clone from a black hole. Yeah, it was like a black hole and an asteroid and Godzilla cells and I don't know, guys. He's a lot. Funny Punch Go Burr, indeed. Gotta go soon, but I'd love to see the demolition of Osaka Crunch challenge if it's unlocked. Oh, that's true. What challenges? Do I have any unlocked? No, I don't. I literally have none. Do you guys want to see me do an action mode? Give a yes in chat if you want to see me do action mode. I love the fighting style to Save the Earth and Strong Monsters mainly have for the monsters. Yeah, the fighting styles are all very unique and very fun. You should make a Godzilla design tier list video if you haven't already, or maybe even a stream. Yeah, I feel like I just don't have too much to say on the topic. I feel like they're all pretty good. But I might. I'm not shutting you down. I might. Save the Earth. Oh, wait. I think I did this wrong. I heard that Destroy All Monsters from the Xbox plays faster than Save the Earth. I'd say Save the Earth is a little slower. Save the Earth and Destroy All Monsters do a lot different from each other, surprisingly. They do, and I don't hear enough people talk about it. And everyone's like, just do DLC, just put the monsters in. No, it's like a totally different feel, bro. It's not even close. Not making fun of everybody, by the way. Just something that I've been annoyed with is people being like, just do DLC. We don't need the whole game. No, I want the whole game. Hey, when you defeated your opponent, use the right stick to look at the camera. I do that sometimes. It is really fun when I remember to do it. Thank you. Who are my mains in this game? My mains, they're honestly kind of similar. I still love Mechagodzilla. Kiryu, you saw me play him before. I like him a lot. I play a lot of Godzilla 2000 in this game. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a main character LARPer. I think everything is about me. But if I was to give a top 3, it's probably Kiryu, Godzilla 2000, and who else? I mean, Megalon is still really good, but I play him more in Destroy All Monsters. I would say my top 3, Godzilla, Kiryu, Jet Jaguar. That's probably my top 3. Although, honorable mention to Megalon because he's my Destroy All Monsters main. Also, Gigan is definitely, I think, better in this game than he is in Destroy All Monsters. I think he plays a lot better in this one. It's just beer? Okay, I guess you spelled it wrong. Heisei loves making new monsters out of Godzilla himself. Space Godzilla is a black hole mixed with G cells. Destroy is G cells mixed with Oxygen Destroyer, and Biolante is also similar with Plant. Yeah. But also like Orga. Okay. I'm gonna reach out in a second, but just like hear me out. How many of these characters are just Godzilla with extra steps? Okay, these ones are just Godzilla, so that doesn't count. This one's just Godzilla, but he's a robot. This one's just Godzilla, but he's mixed with the Oxygen Destroyer. This one's Godzilla, but he's a bug. This one's Godzilla, but he's mixed with like an alien that's trying to copy him. This one's Godzilla skeleton and a robot. And then this one is Godzilla mixed with a black hole. And then Biolante, the scrapped character, is Godzilla, but he's a plant. You know what I mean? It's kind of funny when you break it down how many of these characters are just Godzilla wearing different hats. Not to mention the two Godzillas that we have. But yeah, that's not a genuine criticism. I'm just being silly, but it's kind of funny when you think about it. It's like, man, these guys are running out of ideas, aren't they? It's just beer. Mechagodzilla being based. Yeah. He's based on the Godzilla. King Ghidorah is fun in action. He is. That too, but Mechagodzilla also in Showa era twice. Yeah. Megalon's great, but he's hard to use. Yes. Megalon's much better in this game. Sorry, Gigan's much better in this game. You go from trash to adequate. Sup, Shadvin fan. What's up, dude? Wonder why there's no Showa Godzilla in the original, even though there's 5 Showa kaijus. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, I know. Once you see the roster as all just being Godzilla, it's kind of funny. It's kind of like cursed. You can't unsee it. I should have probably put a trigger warning before I said that. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna do Godzilla. Should I do hard mode to get the Space Godzilla ending? It is funny that Biolante is just a plant girl, Godzilla. Lugura is technically another Godzilla if you really want to hammer it in. Is he? He's kind of just like a rubber duck. Sorry, Mogira fans. I actually like Mogira, but I don't know. Is that Godzilla? I mean, he's kind of rebuilt from Mecha Godzilla, who is rebuilt from Mecha King Ghidorah, who again is just this guy. I don't know. We're running out of ideas. I genuinely heard someone say Gojira is the evil Godzilla, and Godzilla is the good one because he's American, not knowing Godzilla translates to Gojira in Japanese. Be nice to the new fans. They don't know how to walk yet. Go ahead on hard mode. That would be fun. All right. We're going to chug some unnamed energy drink and hop right into it because we're not sponsored. It's not a real energy drink, by the way. Don't worry. It's just a sports drink. I like watching people play hard mode. You probably also like watching people suffer because that's what that is. It is always good to see you here, Overlord 2. Aaron Snyder says, Heisei's design for Godzilla was more iconic. Yeah. Like, I would say Heisei's probably the most iconic. But Godzilla 2000, I would say, is the most iconic to the game. So I'd say 90s is the most iconic to the movies. And then because of the Pipeworks games, 2000s actually ends up being the most iconic in the games. Because I would say Destroy All Monsters. I mean, I don't know. I was going to say 90s, but no. 2000's actually the guy on the cover, right? So, no, he really is the guy on the cover. He's the cover boy. One. Don't mind me collecting some green stuff. Oh, just don't mind. Am I going to 100% this? No, not even close. But I just wanted to get some. Just to say I did, guys. Also, I only get 5 minutes to fight Spiky Man. This is going to be a nightmare. Overlord 2, what did you sign me up for? There's no way. Okay, I think I realized my mistake. I think I should just start blocking. Or I think we start blocking soon. And yes, you could actually block buildings in this game, aka boulders. Alright, man. Whatever. Oh, really? That's a block? Not even my tail can touch it? I don't think it was like that in Destroy Monsters. Alright. Deep inhale. Shoot the fire. I'm sure you guys are having a field day right now. And because this is Save the Earth, there's no limit on how much fire I can shoot. Yay! And a fireball? Nope, actually fireball has a limit. Oh, okay, that didn't knock him over. You're gonna hear me start complaining, I'm sorry guys. Hard mode is like, on these games is brutal. It really is. At a certain point, it really honestly feels like the AI just reads your inputs. And just does whatever counters yours. Especially when you're fighting Angerus and you can just turn around whenever he wants. So it's pretty much just fire breath for you. You don't really get anything else. Because if I try to grab, he'll do the jumpy kick. Watch, I'm gonna go grab him, he's gonna do the jumpy kick. Nope. I actually got him because he was doing his beam. But normally he'll just immediately do the jumpy kick. Ow. Guys, I might die. I might die. I might die. What? Ow. Bro, do the move. My controller is a little jammed up. I'm making excuses. Yeah, that's how bad it is. I'm making excuses. Have you had some die with that? As in die, please. Sir. You can't combo that like you can Destroy Monsters. You can't get a combo after grab. At least, not as easily. I haven't been able to do it yet. Alright, we barely won that by beam spamming. That is crazy. That animation is so cool. Alright, what are people saying? I find people play medium most of the time. Hard is rare. Hard is rare because it's awful. I just want to get the Space Godzilla cutscene, man. If you don't know, there's a secret Space Godzilla cutscene at the end if you play as Godzilla 2000 on hard. And no, I'm not making that up. The iconic dropkick. Although some of the challenges aren't great, like basketball, yeah, not many of them are great. The funniest thing is whacking the ball on other players. Yes, it is. Does Destroy look better in this game or Destroy All Monsters? I don't know. I think he looks pretty much the same. If Destroy All Monsters Melee Remastered has Godzilla 2000 accurate design, take my money. I will gladly take your money. No, I'm kidding. I know what you meant. Fireball has a limit because you're not playing Save the Earth Melee. Yeah. Basically, the 2 destruction challenges and the battleship challenges are the good ones. Everything else kind of sucks. That's not what he said. I don't know why I said it like that. No, you didn't stand a chance in hard mode? Well, we're going to see how much of a chance I stand against Gigan over here. I'm kind of terrified, actually. He's way better in this game. Do you mind? Okay, but you see how his that attack is with the little laser? I think it's actually much better in this game than it is in the other one. Like, the fact that it's so quick is actually way better. Now sit down, boy. Stop doing that, Jesus. Uh-huh. Do you do anything else besides sword buildings, or is that it? Nope, that's it. Alright, is there anything else? Oh my goodness. I forgot you could do that. I don't think I've ever seen a bot do that in my whole life. That's happens when you play in hard mode. Okay, no more. No, I don't want to play with you anymore. You're gonna hear me go so quiet because I'm trying to actually genuinely focus on this fight right now. I blame Overlord too. I'm like actually sweating. This is a problem. Give me that. No, we're done. We're gonna die. Oh my gosh. Alright, I see most of it into that building. Bye. Give me that. He threw it back at me? Alright. Are we actually serious that it spawns power-ups on top of him off screen that only he can see? Or did everyone else just see that right now? Alright, unlockable. Cool. Thank you. I don't know if I can finish this mode. Oh no. He's almost dead, but I'm also almost dead, and I don't know who's gonna win right now. It might be me. There's a chance it's me. Alright. Boom. What are people saying? This is way harder than it looks. I know it probably doesn't look that hard, but this is like actually really hard. Thank you for pressing all the hearts. It makes me feel a little bit better. And hey, we got like 15 people in here. That's really cool. Thank you. Fireball's still good. It is. Yeah, Rodan heals from the fireball. I thought you needed all the green vials to get the cutscene in hard mode. I just think you need to get to the end. Yeah, someone else corrected that. You just need to get to the end. Yeah, I usually try to collect them just for health mainly. And for points. This is why Gaigan didn't have a beam in the main continuity. Yeah, it's crazy. Rage. When is the target to spread more news of the game? I really hope it's pretty dang soon because we got 3 months to go until the game's out. Playing catch is another funny thing in Save the Earth. It is. It's actually really hard to do. It's like Monster Volleyball. The people in the buildings must get motion sickness. I didn't even think of that. Oh boy. Who's next?
2000 versus
King Ghidorah. Can he heal in this one? This is gonna be rough. Nope. Immediately saying nope to that. Hello, sir. He doesn't heal from power lines, right? He just doesn't get that hurt by them. Only Megalon heals from them, I'm pretty sure. Right? Yes, okay, he still gets hurt. That's nice. I'm gonna keep him on that side of the power lines then. Oh god, beam fighting. Yeah, I got him. Don't ask Cal, I don't know. I did the right color on by pure luck. Alright, this is gonna be easy. See, can we just stay on this map the whole time? You may say, Small Fry, this isn't very sportsman-like gameplay. I don't care. I happen to not care very much. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. You can't tell me that wasn't crisp. Yeah. That was a pretty easy one. I'm glad they're making a new game anyways. It's been 12 years since a console Godzilla game. Isn't that crazy? Like, genuinely, can we acknowledge for a moment how crazy that is? Sorry, I'm drinking my drink. Isn't it crazy how many years that's been? Like, Godzilla's more successful right now than he's ever been in 70 years. And we have to, like, beg like little peasants for a Godzilla game. It's ridiculous. Beam gameplay is legit. It is, man. King Ghidorah has a skill issue. King Ghidorah should have been back. It's a Ghidorah issue, yeah. I'm glad you guys are on my side and are fully unbiased. Make sure you go check out King Ghidorah's stream right after this. And subscribe to Orga. Because he beat me yesterday. If you remember that, shout out if you were there. You know what's up. I never liked the UFO thing, I gotta be honest. It never really floated my boat. It's like, this is the one time where it feels like your beam actually recharges slow. For some reason. I feel like in the whole rest of the game, you have like unlimited beam, but then in this one fight, it's like, nah. No beam. King Ghidorah should have told you guys, my beams are on fleek. There's no way you can win. Also, why did they give me a health pickup and not an energy? I feel like an energy would have been way better. It's not very useful. I just have to wait it out because they're gonna make me shoot the building. They're trying to bait me, guys. Can I just throw a building at them? Let's try this. Yeet. Nope. Missed. I think if that hit, it would have worked, though. Okay, great. Alright, now we wait for our beam to come back. Alright, this one can't miss, right? This is a pretty big building. Bam, okay, nice. It's really a shame they didn't get Monster X in this game either, with this being like the Final Wars kind of Godzilla game, because it came out, I think, 2005 or 2004. Anyway, this game coincided with the release of the movie Final Wars, and so why no Monster X? I don't know. It would have been really cool. He's actually in the concept art of this game, but he's not in the game. For some reason. Alright. This is elite spaceship gameplay, by the way. No one else has ever managed to take out this many spaceships. Just saying. It's not even close. Alright, let's just not waste my time. Where is he? Okay. Yeet. Okay. we don't talk about that. There's no reason to. No, he baited me to shoot the building. I think it's the last one anyway. Yeah, it shows at the bottom of the screen it's the last one. Can you just die? Please die. Please. I beg. You're making my stream boring. Please die. This is what I do to people who make my stream boring. Where is he? Are you making my stream boring? Hang on. Oh, okay. This is what happens to those people. Just so we're clear. Bam. That right there. They had to censor it. It had to be off screen. Because it would have been too violent to show on camera. Yeah, over 20 years for a proper proper pipework game. I said that right. 20 years for a Pipeworks Godzilla game. I think this is the best version of Save the Earth as well. We passed the challenge, guys. I like this minigame. It's okay. It's just, I feel like they should just give you an energy power up to make it quicker. That's my only complaint. Other than that, it's fine. The one time Godzilla's attempting to protect humans. Yeah. It's a little weird. Like, you figured, by the way that they separated them and Unleashed, they pretty much understand that Godzilla doesn't protect humans. Like, they separated Earth Defenders and GDF. Never managed to get a bus knockout. I should have tried that. Ghidorah's trapped against you, yeah. Kaiser Ghidorah would be pretty cool. Monster X is a playable character. Why do you not know about Monster X as a playable character? He's like, he fights in the movie like a fighting game character. I would just have him not transform into Kaiser Ghidorah. That's all I do. But Monster X is a fighter on his own that doesn't transform. I think it'd be pretty sick. He could literally be the final boss type monster of a game, the same way that Space Godzilla is in this game, or Mecha Godzilla was for Destroy All Monsters. I like how they have all these Pokemon weaknesses, and Megalon's weakness is getting punched in a fighting game. I don't want to talk about it. And that's just what makes him so hard to play in this game, is they really amped up his blunt weakness. He stubbed my toe by stabbing me in the chest? Alright, man. We're just making up our own logic, huh? Die. That's a lot of damage. Nope. No, don't do it. Alright, that's fine. He's using napalm grenades? This guy is using napalm grenades, chat. He's getting fried by my beam. We're getting fried. No, we're not. That sounds wrong. He's getting fried. That's his doing, not mine, YouTube. The aliens really thought they could beat Godzilla. I mean, isn't that the plot of like every Godzilla movie? That's what's so funny about the Godzilla universe is like you have the people of Earth, the Global Defense Force trying to kill Godzilla. You have the aliens trying to kill Godzilla. You have the mutants trying to kill Godzilla, and just no one can kill Godzilla. It's just pretty funny when you think about it. Like this lizard just won't die, and that's the whole plot of the story. Basically, when you break it down to its simplest form, that's all it is. What did you just get? You got a G-cell? Don't do that. Chat time. I think a future game. Kazugidor's gonna be cool. You think the other two Pipeworks games will be remastered as well? If Destroy All Monsters does well, I think there's a very good chance. Like, I would say more than 50%. True enough, Save the Earth Melee developers add Monster X immediately. Yeah, exactly. Because Small Fry said so. Oh man, the idea of having that sort of influence is really funny to me. I'm just a guy. Like, some people in the comments will rarely be like, yeah, why don't you go to Pipeworks and tell them that they should do this? And I'm like, guys, be realistic. Be so for real right now. Yeah, you see that giant radioactive dinosaur with the power of the sun in his mouth? Let's go invade there. This fight's inaccurate because Goji guy said Megalon could beat even Heisei Godzilla. I don't know, man. Oh, I was trying to fireball at Rodin. Oh, he dodged it. Never mind. I'll remember not to do that, guys. Don't worry. I've been listening. It was a muscle. It was a reflex, alright? It wasn't a... I didn't mean it. I think my beam is still safe, though. Yeah, beam is fine, but fireball is bad. Like, the Pokemon types are silly. Stop. Stop doing that. Yeah, does anyone actually like the Pokemon types? Because to me, it just kind of gets in the way. I think Sharp, Blunt, and Energy is a good system. I think there's some simplicity to it. I think it's good. I don't know how I lost that. I like Sharp, Blunt, and Energy because it adds just a little bit of extra texture to the game. But, I don't know. Like, do I really need to, like... Do we need the 18 types of Pokemon in this in order for it to be fun? Stop doing this. I never win these. Stop doing this. I gotta stop using my beam. I don't even need it. You know what? You know what, Rodin? You have to catch these hands. How about that? Alright, well, you stop using your beam, man. That's not cool. No. Get some chip damage on him. Rodin's supposed to be terrible. How's he beating me right now? Is he better in Save the Earth? I feel like he's a little bit better in Save the Earth. I think he has more health. Like, not saying that he has, like, above average health, because he still has pretty low health. But I think he has more than he did in Destroy All Monsters. Destroy All Monsters, he has, like, half the health of other monsters. It's actually kind of insane how little health he really has. Using my main character energy to survive. Yeah, Monster X is a really requested monster. They almost put him in Unleash, and it baffles me to why they didn't. He would have been such a perfect fit for that story. I don't know. He is Fire Rodan. Yeah, okay, man. uh, isn't Rodan immune to laser weapons in this game? He's only immune to the fireball that Godzilla shoots, and also Rodan's own beam. I think. Anything that's like explicitly fire or fireball related, he's immune to. Random question. Thoughts on if Godzilla's a hero, villain, or anti-hero? I've heard multiple different takes. He is an okay. All right, guys, hold on. He's an anti-hero in the way that he's not playing for like morally goodness. Like he doesn't care about people. First thing you understand about Godzilla, I guess it kind of depends on the director, but 90% of the time he does not care about people like at all, right? Godzilla's kind of like a natural disaster, like a hurricane or a tornado or an earthquake, right? You wouldn't really call that your hero, but when a bunch of aliens come to the planet to try to take it over, they're gonna get messed up by that hurricane. So, you know, sometimes it works in your favor. That's kind of the easiest way I could put it. He truly is a force of nature, right? He's a representation of the earth itself. Chat, was that good? Did that make sense? Also, Baragon is whooping me. What is he on? What's he doing? Okay, my down on the D-pad is just like not working. Okay, are we done? Baragon, come here. There's no way I win every fight and then lose to Baragon, right? That doesn't happen. I'm the main character. Everything's about me. I can't die. That's good advice for real life as well, by the way. Just tell everyone around you that you're the main character and you're more important than them. Oh my gosh, this guy does little jumps. Are we done? I do not remember him being this hard to fight. Guys, this is insane. Look at the combos he's doing! What is this? Who am I fighting right now? Okay. So his charge always beats mine because he's a horn. Is that what I'm getting at? Is this what we're doing? A horn, really? Alright, if I beat him at range, I might be able to win this. Nope. Never mind. Alright, I got my face eaten off by Velociraptor. Well, that was informative, guys. I'm gonna read chat and see if anyone has wisdom for me. Level failed. Rodan's weakness is touching grass. That's correct. He's a bit better than Save the Earth, but not really. Mutant dinosaur is too angry to die. Yeah, if I had to sum up Godzilla in like one sentence, that would probably be it. From what I heard, they didn't put Monster X in Unleash because they didn't think anyone would care about him. I care about him. Whatever. Rodan's immune to fireball attacks. Godzilla's fireball and Baragon's fire breath are fire attacks. Interesting. Just yeeting the boat in particular. Yeah. A lot of people are still talking about, is Godzilla a good guy? Good conversation starter. Alright, Overlord 2 says do the jump kick. We'll see how that goes. I think I just gotta play a little bit smarter. Alright, never mind. Resistance system is super whack, I agree. Yeah, it's like sharp, blunt energy makes sense. Everything else, why are we doing this? It makes mirror matches really weird. It just makes everything complicated. Trying to learn the game as a new player is really hard. And it doesn't provide a whole lot of benefit for all that downside. Is that a pirate ship? Aw, he's hiding underground. I can't even use it. I appreciate how they at least made his burrowing a little bit different from Megalon, where he doesn't come up and grab, he has to, like, jump out. It's pretty interesting. Because they very easily could have just copy and pasted it, but they chose not to, and that's cool. Alright. Oh my gosh. I'm not locked in here with you, you're locked in here with me. I'm crazier. I'm crazier. I'm crazier. I'm crazier. I'm crazier. You can't keep up with me. I'm crazier. Okay, he keeps kicking me at the top of my head. I don't even know how to counter that. I don't even know if you can block that. Oh, really? The boat? Military, if you interrupt my combo again, I'm going to be a little upset. There's like 18 tanks over there interrupting me. Here, you guys got Baragon. You know what? You guys go with Baragon. There, have Baragon. Oh my god, use the move! I cannot stand why controller does this. I'm gonna freak out. Okay, got him, got him, got him. Just hit him with this, and then one of these, and then one of those. Oh my gosh, how did he change direction in the air like that? Can we talk about that? How did he heat seeking change me after I jumped? Bro, are you done? How do I counter that move? I'm actually pissed off now. Can't be grabbed. You're done. Got him. That was the most stressful fight, yeah, by far. Oh my gosh. Baragon is not messing around, bro. His attacks are insane. Baragon's rage baiting. The first attack he used was the one he killed me with last round. I didn't realize that. Yeah, the Baragon burrow is unique. Yeah, we relocated the USS Constitution to that stadium and then crushed it. Funny how they put Baragon, but not Monster X, and true, and they put Baron in Unleashed, but not Monster X. Godzilla grab is good if Baragon uses a ground move. Baragon is tiny but mighty. He is, bro. W, sit down, Baragon. I know, why does Baragon use Kung Fu? I don't understand. Alright, next round. Woo, deep breaths. Deep breaths. Oh, okay, this is destruction mode? Alright. The trick to this one, from what I remember when I used to play this, is you just throw buildings at other buildings for the most part. Alright, you just throw buildings into other buildings. And then you take a building and you throw it into other buildings. And maybe use like this little tail move. And then maybe use the little tail move. Yeah, and you just run around and you just... Where's it? I need more buildings to throw. I need more buildings to throw. Can I throw this? No? Okay. Can I break it? Got it. Alright, that did not give me nearly as many points as I was hoping I would get, but okay. Can I throw any of these? I need a building to throw. Here we go. Throw it into those. I need a building I can throw. Throw it into those. And then we kind of just repeat that forever. Building to throw, building to throw, building to throw. Okay. Into these ones. And the building. into these ones. And you kind of just do that a lot, basically. Because you're getting points for the building you're throwing, you're getting points for the building that it's hitting, and you're also unveiling a lot of these little timer thingies by destroying so many buildings. So it's kind of a win-win. Am I gonna win this one anyway? I don't know. The destruction mode actually requires like a lot of points in this game, so I'm not sure. Someone asked in chat, why am I so funny and likable? Oh wait, I'm not reading chat right now. Sorry. No one asked that. I was just thinking earlier, I was laughing to myself, I was like, you know, I could say like anything. And then people who are watching the YouTube version would have genuinely no idea that that wasn't said in chat. Like, oh wow. Somebody said my videos are the best in the whole world, thank you. And like no one ever said that. But the YouTube people, like I'm the one, like history is written by the victor, right? Like I could say whatever, and then the YouTubers, the YouTube people who watch this, I'll have no idea. How many points was it? 25,000? 16,000? We're not really winning, chat. They ask, are you winning, son? And the answer is no. No, we are not. Maybe I target like larger buildings or something? I don't really know. Oh, that's more time. It's more time. It's more time. I think it's gonna be timers for the last. It's gonna be like the only way we can win this, pretty much. We need to throw a lot of buildings at a lot of buildings, and we gotta hope for the best. Throw that into the White House, I guess. Yes, I know that's not actually the White House. Throw this here. Throw this there. Throw a little bit of it everywhere. I know, exhilarating commentary coming from me right now. I know, guys. We're almost there. I could break the bridge by running over it, but I guess not. We're gonna run out of time. We are gonna run out of time. I think we lose. I think because the jet shot that out of my hand, I think we're gonna lose. Wow, we were so close. Do I get to keep playing? Or do I have to retry that? I don't remember. I haven't lost one of these in a long time. Failure. You're a failure. Everyone doesn't like you. You're a failure. Oh, I guess I get to continue, but I don't get points. Okay. That big red failed text is traumatizing, bro. Alright, where are we at? Get ready to crumble. Buses are really useful in this mode. I should have read that first. Throwing buildings is really useful for 2K. One hits buildings from the other side of the map. Rodin actually cleans this mode hardcore. Interesting. His beam just deletes buildings. I didn't know that. It's funny to see him spin in the air. The buildings. Godzilla is very bipolar. First he was protecting the city from a UFO attack, and now he's destroying the whole city. I love how there's a building minigame where you need to defend a building. Yeah, Ren's saying there's a building minigame, you gotta defend the building, but then you immediately proceed to throw all the other buildings into each other and just destroy the Earth, not save it. Only Godzilla gets to destroy the city, not aliens. Yeah, it's weird that this is the only way to do destruction. It's actually not really good. Why are you so funny and likable? Thank you. Thank you, Sal. But the YouTube people can still read the chat in rewind mode. Don't tell them that. Do not tell them that. They don't need to know that. The buses are like free missiles to throw. I keep forgetting about the dang buses too. I respect people that take down the entire Earth in the time limit, then I guess you don't respect me. Yeah, I do it fairly consistently too. I don't know. I suck, I guess. Jaguar is also weirdly good at this mode. Interesting. Alright, next round, next whatever. I don't know, I feel like I haven't lost that in a very long time.
Godzilla 2000.
It is potential that we lost inside of the sauce.
Monster.
Oh no, not the string that you can't block. Guys, it's the string that you can't block. Guys. Tell her not to do the string that you can't block. Can you not with that? That thing has so much range. You're just a worm. You're just a worm. Your parents are probably like butterflies or something. Go away. You're just a worm. It's 2026 and you're playing as a worm. Oh my goodness. It's like genuinely hot in my room this time. I don't know why. Last stream, temperature's pretty good. I think it's actually getting hot in here. I don't know if it's just hard mode making me feel this way. You know, I just had to turn off my AC unit and stuff so I could stream and the mic doesn't pick up all the noise, but we're hot and steamy today. Mothra getting Shrek'd. Mothra getting Shrek'd. You know what? I'm a betting man. I bet you're gonna run out of energy. I bet you're gonna run out of energy. I bet you're gonna run out of energy. Yeah! My Pokemon type beats yours, Mothra. You're done. You should have read the manual. I actually have the manual right here. It's pretty sick. But even the manual, I don't think really goes into attributes. Because not even the manual was boring enough to go into that. It just gives you like the moves for the monsters and that's it. Oh my gosh. When she's charging up her beam, does it sound like it's saying Mogira or is it just me? Am I a crazy person? It sounds like it's going Mogira and then shoots. I don't know. Somebody chat, clip that. Or actually don't clip that. I probably just sound like an insane person. If you hear it, you hear it. It sounds like it's saying Mogira. I don't know. That I always felt like that. I really wanted to do the overhead swipe like this. I wanted to do one of those for the record. I don't know why I'm bothering trying to do tail sweeps when I'm fighting Mothra. It doesn't have legs. Why am I trying to sweep the legs when the opponent doesn't have legs? No, you don't get that. Oh, no, you don't get that. Thank you, Tank. Yes, this is gonna be so amazing. And I stalled her until the thing ran out. You're gonna run out of energy before me, I think. You're gonna run out of energy before me, I think. Thanks to these tanks. Ugh. Please be dead. Dead? Dead? Alright, reading. Whew. Weirdly, buses are only effective at destruction. They don't do much damage to other monsters. I should make a tutorial series for this game. It's gonna be so much more annoying though. Yeah. Good luck with the Pokemon stats. Yeah, juggles are more of a thing in this game. People stay in the air a little bit longer. You have heat advisory. It's 112 degrees. It was like that earlier near me, but I think right now it's probably like 90 or 80, something like that. The shield move is traumatizing. When Mother does a reflect beam, you can honestly just punish with forward kick. There's a lot of end lag. Interesting. Yeah, no more people in the stadium now. You hear it too? Mogira. Husband and wife fighting.
Godzilla
Who's next?
2000 versus
Oh no. Why did I ask? Okay, that's a way to start the fight. I just went 100 feet in that direction. I got you a little bit, tickling you with it. The big bad wolf will blow your house down. Do not try me. Ow. He just punched me in the face, bro. That's something I feel like not a lot of other games get down as well as this one. Like, you feel it when you get punched in the face in this game. I don't know how else to describe it, but you just feel it. Like, it feels like you're really getting hit in the face. I don't know. I don't know if it's the slow wind-up or just how far you go flying. But I feel like when I play other games like that are similar, like Giga Bash, like, you don't feel it as well. Like, the sauce just is missing. Does anyone else feel like the sauce is missing? Like, don't get me wrong, Giga Bash is really fun, and I like Giga Bash. Like, but I feel like Giga Bash, it has the cheese, it has the dough, but it doesn't have the sauce. And what is a pizza without the sauce? You know, this game has the sauce. Like, that feels meaty. When you play with a friend, and, like, you're both screaming at the TV and jumping up and down, like, it's genuinely exhilarating. Purple, purple. Oh yeah, that's not Giga Bash slander. I'm gonna make a whole video about how much I love Giga Bash, because it genuinely is a good game. But I can't say I wasn't excited when I saw that trailer for Save the Earth. Sorry, for Destroy All Monsters Remastered. Because I'm like, yes, I want to feel the meat again. I want to feel the sauce. Look at the way he just flew backwards. That glitch. That's the sauce. Wait, it's like the movie. It's the Super X3. Wait, this is the movie. It's Godzilla vs. Destroyer. You may ask, well, are you back to using beams? Yes. Freeze missile. Aha, he got me with the kick. That was good. Damn, he waited for the punch and everything? I'm dead. Yeah, Giga Bash feels more like Stash Bros. Giga Bash just flowed even faster compared to this. Destroy a hype. Big boy Desi. Probably the sound effects and the windups. Yeah, I think that's what it is too. A little bit of the screen shake. Yeah, on the PS4 game, the cities feel much smaller and enclosed. Yeah, the maps feel so open here. Overboard 2 says, I'm sitting here watching jump kick not being used and it's sad. Okay, I'll use jump kick. The AI does like to input read, right? It's not just me. This is Save the Beams gameplay. It is, actually. I'm gonna change the title of the stream. My bad. It's not my fault that Save the Beams lets you use your beam like 5 times in a row without recharging, right? Like I said before, Destroy All Monsters. Wow, the match started the exact same way. Not good foreshadowing. He blocked the jump kick, guys. What now? He blocked it again. This is Godzilla Save the Beams. Ooh, that's really nice. Thank you for that spawning on me. Okay, never mind. Chase him down, chase him down. I think that was a decent use of it. I know we could have held on to it longer, but I was afraid it was going to run out. I thought that would reach. Some health. How? What? How did he turn around like that? That's crazy. Oh my gosh, his horn has so much reach, though. It has like that much reach, but he could spam it way quicker. Alright, that was not a good trade. Is this Godzilla save the beams or what? No, they gave it to him too! I only like it when it's given to me. Also, why does that interrupt my beam attack? That's kind of bogus. I find that a little bit preposterous that Godzilla just stopped shooting his beam because he got it. Alright, alright, you really know Godzilla saved the beams? Godzilla saved the beams? Although I wouldn't really say I'm saving the beams, I'm kind of using the beams. But it's each their own, I guess. Give me that. Give me some beams. Is this cheese? Yes. No. Bring me closer. Nope, don't. That did not go according to plan. Stay back. I learned jumping attacks. Chat taught me. Save the beam. Come on. Don't. No, it didn't do anything. No, it didn't do anything. I'm definitely just doing it wrong. Alright, 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 alright. No, what the hell, military? Why? Why are you like this? Ooh, that was clean, though. Boom. Save that beam. Boy. Save that beam, chat. Save that. I'm reading chat. I want to see if people react to that. Use jump kick for anti-air and whiff punishing. I think first I need to know what whiff punishing is. Using as a neutral gets you punished. Understood. That up punch at 40. There goes the tower. They're about to make them feel even bigger, apparently, in Destroy Monsters Melee Remastered. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty insane to control them. Destroy is absolutely rage baiting. It's not fair. Does anybody have the pre-order version of the game? I personally don't. You can get them in the shop below my channel if you want a physical copy to support physical media. And me. But I'm still waiting on a Steam pre-order so that I could play it on this computer and then record it for you guys. Can't wait to see how Orga and Megalon look in the remake. That will be hype. We're gonna give a show to the baseball fans. We probably killed most of them. What even is that attack? Yeah. W. Not even the beams can save you from Destroya. Yeah, it's more like, instead of Godzilla save the Earth, it's like, hey, someone please save Godzilla from Destroya. Oh, we're doing this. Oh, I forgot how to do this. How do I do this? B? Okay, I got it, I got it, I got it. Alright, we're good. Yeah, it's kind of crazy that there's no cutscene or anything. It just throws you into this with no warning. And with a completely different control scheme and everything. Like, alright, guys. Thank you to everyone who's watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. We're almost to 1,000. We're shooting some mines. We're shooting some mines. Can you guys hear the game or not really? Because the music gets like super jazzy at this part. This is a fun minigame. This is probably my favorite minigame. Oh, Ibarra! He's also in the other version of the game I have. The slightly modded PS2 one. You can play as Ibarra too, but he sucks. But you can play as him. Like, it seems like the developers wanted him to be playable, but they scrapped it like very early into the development because he low-key sucks. Sorry, bro. He only has like 2 attacks. There's really nothing special. Oh my gosh, stop hitting me, bro. How's that fair that he gets to go behind me and I can't turn around? Sorry, bro. Got destroyed. It's nice that Ibarra's here. It's pretty funny that they licensed a character just in... It's kind of like Hedera and the other one. Oh, no, but they got Batra here, too. Like, it's funny they license characters just to not even use them. I always thought that was weird. I wouldn't mind them making them playable in the remaster at all. Shoot these guys. Okay, we can go this way. Oh god, those missiles are gonna hit me. Isn't there like a certain path you go here that like gives you a bunch of good stuff? Yeah, like this is another thing where it's like, just give us DLC, but I'm like, for Destroy Monsters Melee Remastered, but I'm like, but that won't include stuff like this. Look how cool this is. Imagine this remastered with like maybe more levels or something. Wouldn't this be cool? Like if in Godzilla 2000's campaign, instead of doing like the other mini games, you do this every few levels and has different paths and stuff. I think it's this way. No, maybe I'm wrong. There's a health pickup one of these ways, and the other way just kills you, so... I think I went the wrong way. I think you're supposed to go the other way. Oh no, there's health, there's health. Never doubt yourself, gang. Never doubt yourself. Look at that, full health. I do wish sometimes Godzilla would swim a little bit faster, but other than that, we're doing great. Can we target? No? No target? We don't target today? I love the lighting with like the streaks of light going through the water. It looks really cool. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Torpedoes. It's the scary boat. I bet I could hold A to just shoot infinite fireballs. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of like, why would I not do that? Like, this is fun. I don't know. It gets a little old, but it's kind of fun. Having to, like, target the different weak spots and everything. It's interesting. Green. Those things honestly aren't really much of a threat. I don't want to be offensive to them, but they're not really doing a whole lot for me right now. Can I shoot that little... My targeting thing is like gone. Where's my target? There we go. I see it now. Guys, hard mode was a mistake. I am exhausted. Beam attack. He's using his beam attack. That's all I see in chat right now. Sorry, I didn't know this was beam the earth. Oh my god, can we target that? Target it! Oh my gosh, I have to wait for it to open again. That's crazy. There we go. Godzilla, I really just want you to target the thing that I'm targeting. Sometimes with the emulator, it's weird. Yeah, hopefully we get new Destroy All Monsters Melee Remastered news soon, because then I can make another video on it. Alright, ship is down. That means we read. That means we read. It's been way too long since I read chat. Sorry. From one crab to the next, apparently. Not sure what that means. What's the power of mods? Your bear has like 6 attacks. 2 of them are good. Well, that's a good loadout. I would love to see a bear as a playable character. Me too. Yeah, you can shoot fireballs with A, but it's not very good. Yeah, I am shooting them. I was shooting them. They just weren't really doing anything. Wonder if Godzilla Save the Earth gets remastered, if they would add the scrapped maps and Biollante since they went and got Showa Godzilla for Destroy All Monsters Melee remastered. I don't know. Here's the thing. I think Destroy All Monsters Melee is kind of sacred ground. But so people want very minimum changes. But Save the Earth and Unleashed, I think people will be more open to them adding new content or new changes and stuff. But I just feel like Destroy All Monsters, even outside the Godzilla community, is such a sacred game. It's like you don't touch Destroy All Monsters. But yeah, Save the Earth, Unleashed, I think definitely could get some new stuff. And have some stuff changed around. You gotta leave. See you later, Kane. Beam attack. Yeah, I think Save the Earth Melee is the best, but Destroy All Monsters Melee is a close second. Just a shame it doesn't have an actual single-player destruction mode. Destroy All Monsters Melee does on the Xbox version, just not GameCube. Unleash has a great roster, but it's flawed. Yes, since you guys voted for this, we did Save the Earth, but we did Destroy All Monsters last time. We're doing Save the Earth this time. I think next stream we do Unleashed, and I have a lot to say about that game, so that's gonna be very interesting. Valentina, why are you just sending... I don't know what that is. Those are like emojis. I think it's because we know Save the Earth and Unleashed have a fair amount of cut content. Yeah. And Unleashed could just use an overhaul. For sure. Okay, I'm just not gonna mess with that. Kiryu! Mechatrodzilla 3, boys. I gotta get my bearings of being on land. I was just underwater, guys. I gotta get everything figured out here. I'm gonna be a little rusty. Valentina, do you have any intention of communicating with us like a human or no? You're just spamming like weird shapes and stuff. Go easy on him. You guys like carry you that much? I have to go easy on him in a hard mode run? Yeah, Kiryu is like everyone's main in this game. He's really fun. He's really fun in Destroy All Monsters also, though. And he's actually not the exact same as Mechagodzilla. He has a few changes in Destroy All Monsters. People don't realize that he has his tail attacks and stuff, and Mechagodzilla 2 doesn't. Save the beam. Nope. Don't do that. Why would you do that? Yeah, chat, there's no way. I don't think there's any way we're winning this one. Maybe. Oh my gosh, he's going so hard on me. He's not going easy on me. I don't see why I should go easy on him. No. No! Why do I lose that automatically? Thank you, military. The military is helping Godzilla beat Kiryu. It's never been seen before. He's crazy. Don't listen to him. I'm the real Kiryu. Godzilla's trying to trick you. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. I know I've been a little quiet. Hard mode has been brutal. Oh, just die. Oh, just die. Yes, we got him. Oh my, I really thought I was gonna lose. Boom. Save that beam. Shud. I played the vanilla version of Unleashed with a few tweaks. Like for the monsters. Yeah, that's a good way to play. Go easy on them. Fear the Godzilla grab. New York City is really fun. And Save the Earth. And Save the Earth Melee. I have heard of Godzilla Unleashed Final Wars. I prefer Godzilla Unleashed Overhaul. No hate to Godzilla Unleashed Final Wars. I actually talked to the guy who makes that mod a bit on YouTube and stuff. No hate, but I prefer the Goji Rex Godzilla Unleashed Overhaul mod for Unleashed a little bit more. But I also just play vanilla a lot. Yeah, the Zanakiryu is so cool. The idea there's like, I don't know if it's the whole skeleton or at least parts of the skeleton, the original Godzilla in there. It's just like crazy. First try, yeah. Fave Kaiju is Hedora. I'm so sorry for you because the only role she gets is being a little poop cloud in Destroy All Monsters Melee. Also, I played Unleashed on emulator with my Wii remote. Oh, that's fun. I play all these games currently with an Xbox One controller because it's way more comfortable on emulator. Oh my gosh, it's Mogira. We were talking about you earlier. All good things. Okay, stop that. Alright, can you exhaust yourself already? Can you exhaust yourself? Can you exhaust yourself? That's not a big deal, right? If he gets a little cannon, that's not a big deal, right? Yeah, you take that. I want to get the health pickup. Yeah. Nice, nice, nice. I don't even care if he blocks it. You know what? I just want the damage. I'm greedy. I don't even care if you get your little beam. I forgot what it's called. Ion cannon? Yeah. Alright, that actually is pretty devastating. Maybe I should care. At least he missed. What? No! You can't be allowed to do that. We're winning barely. No! I gotta be honest, guys. I forgot about G-Cells. I forgot they were here. Forgot they could help me. Totally forgot what those were. I've been so focused on fight or flight survival every single battle here because the AI reads your inputs and it's so awful. Yeah, when the remake comes out, assuming the AI is basically the same, do not play on hard. Play on medium, please. Do not do it to yourself. Unless there's some specific reason or challenge you're doing, do not play on hard. Saving for Destroy All Monsters Melee. Just don't. Save the beam. I might be able to just outbeam him. He's gonna absorb it, but it's not really gonna do much for him because he's gonna be dead soon. His greed will consume him. His greed has consumed him. Look at him fall over. He looks so funny, bro. Yeah. Save the beam. Xbox One controller gaming. Heck yeah. Yeah, we're gaming here. It's actually, I think it's technically a Series X controller because it has a little third button, but there's barely a difference. Hedora is really cool. Also like Biolante and Baragon, yeah. All good picks. I hope we see Hedora playable at some point. She is in Gigabash. Uh, Hedora is in Gigabash. Why did the screen go dark? It scared me. Hello? Okay, we're good. Yeah, mine's Bluetooth as well. Competing with the meme character Rodan, yeah. You're gonna make a new video on the new Godzilla game soon? I will. I'm just waiting for more news to come out. If there's no new news in the next few days, I'll probably just make a general topic video about it. But like, I really try to not post if there's not too much to talk about because I don't want to waste your time. So unless I come up with a really interesting like thought experiment or have like something really productive to say, I'm not gonna post if there's no new news. I just don't want to waste your time. Especially if people subscribe just to hear the Godzilla news. You know, I don't want to give them nothing. I remember Mogura to be annoying to fight, even on easy mode. Yeah, because he just fights so weird. He keeps running away and shooting you with his beams. He's just weird. I appreciate that he's in the game, though. He had something different, for sure. Jaguar, to me, isn't really a meme character. He's kind of just... He's a little bit of a meme character, but Mogura is just so funny. Do you see him fall over at the end? If it's called Mogura 2 in the game, does that mean the game is canon to the Heisei series? I think you're overthinking it. The games have their own continuity. We have Godzilla 2000 and 90s at the same time. I think it's just saying the design is modeled off of Mogura 2 instead of the Showa one, which is Mogura 1. JJ's kind of derpy, yeah, but he's not like... Yeah, alright, he's derpy. I'm not going to defend him. Playing hard mode because the AI has sauce. The AI... Yeah, but medium is just... I feel like they still go for power-ups. They still have some sauce, but hard is just the input reading is crazy, bro. I will not listen to that, and I'll make sure to play in hard. Okay, your funeral. Next to Big Ben for finish. Yeah, I was gonna throw the building at him, but he ran out of health. Yeah, hard is a lot for a lot of people to handle, including me. Hetero would have been so good. Yeah, he would have been so good. She would have been so good. My bad, misgendered. Unless it's the Final Wars hetero, then it's a male. Respect on not posting if there's nothing to talk about. Yeah, man. I quote The Office all the time. I don't want to waste your time, and I would not dare waste mine. A lot of people, myself included, would just milk the news. I mean, yeah, I try not to. You know, once in a while, videos gotta go up, but if I don't have anything to talk about, like I made a video just giving general tips on Destroy All Monsters because there's something to talk about that week, so. Pre-order yet? I'm just waiting for Steam to go up. I'm waiting for the Steam pre-orders to go up, which they haven't yet. Alright, next fight. Godzilla 2000. Oh no, it's the final boss, Orga. Wait, why is it Orga? I thought it was supposed to be Space Godzilla. Hold on. I thought you were gonna be someone else. I've gone hard, yeah, I am. Maybe I have to fight Orga first? I don't remember. It's been a long time since I played hard mode. I happen to actually not be a masochist. No, don't kill me. Alright, Orga, I have a feeling this fight's gonna suck. Also, Godzilla 2000 versus Orga matchup. Pretty interesting. This is payback for last stream, Orga. Double or nothing. Oh god. Okay, I lost all three of those. I don't know how. I don't know what it means. Get building. I can't even use my beams anymore. He's beaming me, chat. I don't need beams. I need these hands. I need these hands, Orga. You think you got hands? I got hands. You're just copying my hands. These are the original left and right hook right here. How do I lose that every time? I even switch it on them and try to make it sneaky, and it doesn't... I don't understand. Like, it doesn't even look like they're putting out anything, and they just win. I mean, they're definitely input reading that too. Oh my gosh, it's so ridiculous, man. It's not even fun. Guys, we've gone beyond the point of fun. This isn't fun anymore. Sorry. Why are you hiding behind a building? You're Orga. You're supposed to be, like, outgoing now. Yes! Alright, it's fun again. It's fun again. I win, I win, I win. The game is fun when I win. I'm a liar. I just like winning. Yay! Signs that someone is a masochist. They play Godzilla Save the Earth on hard difficulty. Yeah, that's the first sign, guys. First sign, so keep your ears and eyes peeled. I think story mode gets longer as you raise the difficulty. There might be more stages. Okay. It's so funny how Orga holds buildings like he's got a plate of food. He looks like a waiter. Clutch beam attack gaming. I angled the beam. I held up a mirror. Oh, what's this? One more level? Oh my good. Oh my good. It's my rival Space Godzilla. You're going down, punk. Come here. Oh my gosh. It's my rival Space Godzilla. Space me. It's Space Small Fry. Oh, his tail is so long. What the hell? His tail's not longer than mine. That's like average. Some people would say that's too much tail. I like how Godzilla took a break to shoot each individual plane out of the sky. That was kind of crazy. Nope. How did that not hit? Oh no, it's like the trailer for the game. Wait, how did I lose that? I was winning. I was gaming. No. You input reading Muppet. Oh, I'm gaming now. Oh, you're done, boy. Oh, you're about so done. Kick in the face, 105 damage. Into a full-length beam. Ooh, that was crazy. Alright, we got a good fight going, chat. We got a good fight. Finally, a worthy opponent. Follow the fireball in. I'm trying to do a down hit and my controller keeps getting stuck. Alright. Sweep your legs. Sweep the legs. Nice, that wears off. It's really good. Oh, you could absorb those for health? That's just cheese. He could just make up his own health drops. Alright, stop doing that. Military, this is not the time. Military, I know we haven't gotten along, but this is not the best time. And he gets rage. Okay, good. That's good. Yeah, that's what you got. Give me that, give me that, give me that. Oh no, that's bad. Yes. Yes. What? That stuns me if I block it? How is that not safe on block? So someone say the AI doesn't use his best move? Well, it doesn't matter, he's gonna die anyway. Oh my gosh, that's so annoying! The AI does stuff like that that's literally inhuman. Like, no person could ever calculate the exact amount of nanoseconds it would take to charge your beam, and then time that with sending a crystal in advance. There's just no way. That's such input reading. There's just no way. No, come on! Why does the Chud get more health? This is so cheesy. Oh my gosh, I thought I was out of range. It's over. It's so Jover. It's over. I hate this game. I lose. I hate this game. I win. I love this game. Do you unlock all the G cells for the cutscene? No, I didn't. But I think I get the cutscene anyway. We're gonna find out. Chungus Godzilla. Oh, Space Godzilla has more health than everybody else. That makes me feel a little bit better. It's probably 'cause he's just been packing on the pounds, man.
Godzilla, monster.
No. It's gonna be different this time. I've learned. Not really. I'm gonna pretend I've learned. I will overcome you, Space Godzilla. Yeah. You're done. You're done. Nice. That was pretty sick. You gotta subscribe for that. I mean, that play was pretty sick. I broke both his crystals and I charged him. Come on. Ignore the fact that I'm losing now. Okay, really? He didn't even send anything out. I just lost by default because this game's rigged. I gotta stop jumping. Use the grab, Luke. Alright. Alright, Space Godzilla, get it! Oh my god. It's the same move over and over. I get it. Oh. Deep breaths. Throw a building. Okay, never mind. Don't throw a building. Throw another building. Throw Space Godzilla. Throw Space Godzilla. Deep breaths, throw Space Godzilla. Deep breaths, slam Space Godzilla. Jump over his tail. Hit him again. Block. Grab. Block. Grab. Throw him again. Do the same thing. Do the same exact combo again. Because it worked one time. It's gotta work every time. Bam. Block. Wait. Block. Fireball. Dash. Can you stop? Space Godzilla, can you stop? How does that confuse me when I... How... I hate that attack. I hate that attack. He got me so bad I button mashed and I did a roar. That's how mad he has me right now. He really just grabbed that? There's no way. We're so cooked, chat. Come on, finessing it, finessing it. Finessing it, investing it, possessing it. Obsessing it. Confessing it. Give me that. 19. What? How did he hit me that? How he hit me that? Alright, use the grab, use the grab, use the grab. Overlord 2 said use the grab. And then I use the grab, and then I slack him, and then I slam him, and then I do this, and then I win. Right? Do I win? Do I win, Space Godzilla? Do I win? Do I win? Space Godzilla? Don't do it. Space Godzilla, stop spamming! Did I win? You're done, right? He's definitely dead. Yay! I need like a minute. That was a lot. That was so much harder than I remember it being. I think I've gotten worse at video games. Yeah, AI is real good at being battles. One thing I love about these games is they don't take the lazy route and make Destroy the final boss. I mean, I wouldn't hate to see Destroy as the final boss one time. Just because it is hella cheap in this game. Military deciding to be helpful for once. Funniest thing is that Space Godzilla can get hit by his own crystal attacks. W. The grab served you well, it did. It was the only thing I could stop him. Get ready for the cutscene that we fought like 2 hours for. Did you guys see the animation? It's some other little lady flies away. That was it. Nah, I'm kidding. Here it is. Here it is. It's gotta load the cutscene. Space Godzilla, I'm being pulled away. Ah, my crystals broke. Ah, I'm being pulled into a black hole. Ah. Oh no, they're sending me to Unleashed. Yeah. I had to do the voiceover because you probably can hear the game that well. You guys enjoy that 2-hour torture stream for a 15-second cutscene? Guys, was that worth 2 hours of my life? I'm sweating profusely and I'm very angry. Bye bye, Chungus. Oh my gosh. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Can I speed this up? Is there any way I can speed this up? Hello? Nope. Can I speed this up? No, we gotta sit through it? Okay, well if we gotta sit through it, I'm gonna go mute for a minute. I'm going to go to the bathroom. I want you guys in chat to write out some matches, some versus or melee matches, and we're gonna do them when I come back, okay? Give me like a minute. I'm gonna give you that time for the stream delay to catch up. Write me matches, monsters versus monsters, or everybody give me one monster and I'll put them all together. I don't know. Give me monsters. I'll be right back. Okay, I think that's over. We're back. Chat. Right on the money. How are we doing? Are we still alive? Is there anyone still watching this? Wow, 12 people. You guys are the best. Hope you're having a great Monday. Alright, I'm just gonna start doing these in the order. Here I have 20. I did get about 20. Alright, first one. Kiryu versus Megakikadora. Let's do medium. I think we'll do another... I think we'll probably stream till like 8. Maybe do another half hour of this. Then we'll be at about 3 hours. Thank you for pressing the heart. I see a lot of people pressing the heart. It's very cool. And also, if you have any other Q&A questions, drop them in chat. I will watch them before next round. We've got some really good questions today, so thank you guys. It's generally fun to talk about this stuff when you guys have good questions. Really? King Ghidorah, why do you gotta be like this? Sorry, Mecha Ghidorah. Also, why do you guys always make me fight Mecha Ghidorah? Can we talk about that? I healed him, really. I thought because it was ice it wouldn't heal him. I don't know, guys. The energy system's the Pokemon battle system's kind of inconsistent here. I thought only lasers healed him, but apparently ice heals him too. Get out the sky. I love that attack because it can just knock people out of the air. I don't know why I stood still. I don't know what the strategy was. I don't know what I was attempting. The thing with Kiryu, though, that I don't like is he knocks people over so hard with his get-up that it kind of just becomes a get-up attack battle. Like, I knock you over, you knock me over. Because his get-up attack is, like, too good in a way. And see, you can play around Mecha King Ghidorah's shield. I don't know why everyone says it's, like, impossible. It's, like, not. See, I'm shooting him. And by the time he gets up, I'm not shooting him. That does a lot of damage. Boom. Nope. Get slammed. I just, also, the unblockable get-up attacks, I get why they did it, but it's really obnoxious. That's another thing I prefer over just, that I prefer Destroy Monsters has. I think unblockable get-up attacks are kind of insane. I think if anything, maybe it should cost energy or something. I don't even know what the solution is, but it's way too broken in its current state. Alright, thank you, military. And I don't remember if the military actually stunned you like that in Destroy All Monsters. I don't remember it doing that, so I'm gonna duck it. I know I've been really hard on Save the Earth in this stream, and I do like this game, but I do feel like saying it's just an upgrade to Destroy All Monsters is kind of misleading, because there's a lot of things I actually, when I break it down, I actually don't prefer. Alright, we lost our first matchup, guys. I wasn't paying attention. I was, but I also was talking. Alright. Don't make me fight Mecha King Ghidorah. He got sent to Brazil. No, he got sent to Godzilla Unleashed. No. Okay, more suggestions. It's so funny when you catch a bus on a corner of a building, it spins crazy fast. Yeah, it is. Why stop by and say what's up? Hope you're having a good day. Thank you. Thank you, Kniryu. I just thought it'd be cool to see a cyborg version of the original Godzilla fight a cyborg version of King Ghidorah. I asked you to play as the wrong character, apparently. I'm sorry. I'm just trolling. Question, have you ever seen some of the lesser-known King Kong films? To be honest, no. Or, okay, that's a little misleading. I did, but only when I was, like, a child. I haven't seen them in a long time. Do you prefer the Destroy All Monsters melee no weakness to certain elements or Save the Earth where it's actually a thing? I highly prefer Destroy All Monsters where it's sharp, blunt, energy. That's it. There's no, like, let's go to action for just, I'm not gonna do another campaign. I just want to show you the stat screen. Look at this. Like, it's too much. There's just too many stats to keep track of here. Like, what am I even looking at? Like look at Destroy It. It's a mess. like what even is all this? I get what they were going for, but it actually just overcomplicates the game so much. Also, according to the stat screen here, Jaguar is just a worse version of Kiryu, so that's something. That's interesting. These two characters that are right next to each other. I don't know, guys. I greatly prefer the simplicity of one monster versus another sharp blunt energy. Question: have I ever been to G Fest? No, but because I always forget to like plan ahead and I never get to go in time. I really, really, really want to go next year. Remind me. I really, really, really want to go, like, so bad, especially if like the channel continues growing and I could go as like a creator or something. That would be, and like have a little panel where you guys can come up and say hi. That would be so cool. And if not, I would just like to go as a fan. I don't know if you guys know this. I'm actually a Godzilla fan, so I would actually like to just go. But yeah, I'd probably go with my fiance. It would be really fun. I'd love to do a meetup at G Fest next year. Every time I see people post about it, I'm like, damn, I forgot. I just always forget. I don't really go to conventions is the thing. I've never really gone to a convention before like that, so it's just not like on my mind. But next time, as soon as I see the announcement for it, I gotta be on top of it. Yeah, the tanks in Save the Earth stun. I don't like that. It's so annoying in Osaka. Yeah, the military's turned up to max. It's just, you get stunned all the time. Destroy monsters melee, it's only the freeze tanks. That's right. Yeah, thanks for jogging my memory. I like it better. Like, freeze tanks freezing you, sure. But a normal tank stunning Godzilla? Come on. That's just stupid. Why does Baragon have such a high attack score? Because he's a beast, bro. He's been hitting the gym. I prefer Straw Monster's melee system when it comes to the resistances, but I do like edge resistance being toned down and Save the Earth. Yeah. That's fair. I'm curious as to how Destroy All Monsters Melee Remastered will feel without all the stat stuff, since I've only played Save the Earth. It just feels a lot simpler, to be honest. Like, robots are resistant to sharp, but they're kind of weaker to blunt. Megalon is weak to blunt. Rodan's weak to sharp. Like, it's just, honestly, it feels very simple. Then most of the characters, like Godzilla, Anguirus, Skygan, they're just kind of neutral to everything. So it feels pretty simple. It just feels a lot more consistent, I would say, between fighting different types of opponents. The biggest difference is the getup, yeah. And, like, I don't know. I just feel like unblockable getup is kind of crazy. Like, I get why it's there 100%, but being on the receiving end of it can feel really bad sometimes. Just wish they kept the blunt resistance the same. Yeah, I can see that. Alright, I am going to take another request. I'm going to scroll up a little bit. You guys say Kiryu a lot. A lot of Kiryu in here. Destroyer versus Megaguirus. That's a unique one. Megaguirus is a character I don't think we've really shown off yet, so that's good to get her in there. Please keep putting more questions and or monster requests in the chat so that by the time I get to the next character select screen, I'll know what to do. Because there's a little bit of a chat delay. Intentionally so. See, she's pretty cool. She's very hard to hit, and she also has this fast mode. Again, Megaguirus was only released as like a character a few years before this game came out, so very cool to see them being pretty up to date on their stuff, as usual. Just like having Orga and Kiryu in Trail Monsters. Which again makes me think, why couldn't they get Monster X? But okay. Whatever. No. I don't love the way Destroy feels in this game. I don't know what it is. I feel like I like him better in Destroy Monsters for some reason. I think he's a little bit more sluggish here. Which might be more balanced, but I don't know. I feel like in Destroy All Monsters, I don't necessarily have to rely on his spam, but here I feel like I don't really have a choice. Like, I don't want to just spam energy weapons to destroy it, but I feel like when he's this slow, you kind of have to. Like there, like that's the thing with the unblockable get-up attacks. I just find it pretty obnoxious. I know it's probably more balanced, and you could probably make a game design document about it, but is it more fun? I personally don't think so. But then again, I don't know. You get frozen. I'm gonna go get some health. I'm gonna go to the stadium. I'm gonna go pick up some health. Come on, let me move. Don't throw a building at me. Nice, nice, nice. Give you a few of these. That epic fence juggle for no reason. I don't think the bot really even steals your energy though. Well, that attack does, but it doesn't like formally use it. Also, only 2 energy for a purple ball is crazy. That is a steal. That is fire sale right there. 2 energy for one of those? That's pretty crazy. Like, I'm gonna use that all the time. Oh, I forgot about unblockable get-ups. Yeah, love Save the Earth, but I definitely feel like the more I play Destroy All Monsters, like on stream and stuff, I feel like the more I enjoy it actually a little bit more in Save the Earth. Obviously, the roster in Save the Earth is better, but like if I had to rank them, honestly, and this is gonna get me in so much trouble, but if I had to rank, second game I've lost in a row, by the way. If I had to rank them, at least how I'm feeling in this current moment as I lose to Mega Gearus for the second time that I lose to a monster in a row, I think I would rank them. Unleashed is my favorite, then Destroy All Monsters, then Save the Earth. I know that's like sacrilege, it's like a horrible thing to say, but I just feel like, I don't know, this one feels a little bit slower, and it feels like the type matchups and stuff make it feel super awkward. But then again, it's a skill issue. To be honest, it's a skill issue. Yeah, Destroy is definitely worse compared to the other one. Okay, and you missed an hour of content. That's okay. This whole thing's going to get uploaded to YouTube for free so everyone can watch. I love to see the destruction challenge. Just to see buses getting tossed. We could do destruction. Domain expansion, hollow purple. Yeah, someone else just agreed with my listing. I like Save the Earth. Do not get it twisted. Do not take this out of context and be like I'm some sort of crazy person that hates Save the Earth. That's not true. I just feel like of the 3 games, like with Destroy All Monsters and Unleashed, they're both the best at something, right? Unleashed has the best story and it has the best roster. Destroy All Monsters has the best simple gameplay, probably the fastest, smoothest gameplay. And it has the most personality. Save the Earth, I struggle to find things that it does better than the other 2 games. I mean, I like these mini games. I mean, I don't like them individually, but I like the fact that they're here. It's pretty cool.
Get ready to crumble.
Alright, get ready to crumble, boys. If you're doing anything right now besides crumbling, I need you to stop. If you're doing your homework, I need you to stop. If you're walking your dog, I need you to stop. If you're eating dinner, I need you to stop. We are crumbling, fellas. That is what we do here on this channel. That is what we signed up for. Can I pick up a building? Thank you. Throw it at the White House. I gotta find a bus to throw. Anybody have a bus? Chad, you guys have a I have a boat. Throw a boat. Wait, that's actually so effective. Look how fast it went. Wait, that's actually kind of effective. I'll throw it over there. Wait, is boat the meta? Chad, is boat the meta? Okay, that was not what I thought would happen, but okay. You could probably picture what I was thinking in my head. That's not how I thought that would go. Big boat. The flipping over is so funny. Can't break this. Is this bridge destructible? Am I wasting my time? I don't think it could be broken. Golden Gate Bridge, I don't think it could be broken. Just too good of infrastructure, I guess. Look at that stadium getting destroyed. Boat. Boat. How do I pick up a bus? I don't see a bus. I'll find a bus. I'm just looking at the cars. It's just so satisfying throwing buildings at each other. Yeah, like, I feel like Save the Earth was my favorite when I was younger. I think it might have been the first one I played. But in hindsight, again, I like Save the Earth, but I feel like it has the least... Like, it does the least things the best out of the 3 games. Again, still a very good game. Still like an 8 out of 10 game. But I feel like the older I get, the more Save the Earth, like, it's good. But I don't know if it's my favorite. But then again, I've always been an Unleashed guy, so take that with a grain of salt. And yes, I have played Unleashed with the Wii Remote and the Nunchuck. Was it annoying? A little bit, but I don't think it's as bad as people say it is. It's definitely less comfortable than playing like this, but I can manage. Also, our goal is 15,000. We're already at 22,000. We're still going. Really appreciate you guys tuning into the stream, by the way, on a Monday. I was worried that I would get 1 viewer and that it would be me. Alright, we're just gonna throw boats for the rest of the time, I think. They're way too funny to not throw. Subscribe for boats. They do like 100 flips. It doesn't even make any sense. Alright, that was destruction mode for you. Let's see what chat's saying. Crumble. Reading chat. Tennis boat. If I were able to create a Godzilla game, what would it be? It would be similar to the Pipeworks games, but obviously we're expanding the roster. We're getting crossplay, and honestly, this is gonna sound crazy. I would try to get more players in there. Like, I don't even think 4 is enough, to be honest with you. I would try to get it up to like 8 or something. It would just be like an absolute bad dash, and like I would definitely like beef up the destruction system more. Would all this probably crash people's computers? Yeah. And that's why I haven't made it. But if I did, that's what it would be. I actually have a video that I was working on like 5 months ago, like right before Destroy All Monsters got announced, about what the next Godzilla game should be. And I don't know if I'm going to release it or not, because it's kind of outdated now, since, you know, we know what the next Godzilla game is going to be. And also, I feel like my commentary isn't very good, because it was kind of like the first... I recorded it before a lot of the stuff on my channel now, so I've been getting better as I go. So, I don't know. Do you guys think I should release that video, or no? Do you think you'd still watch that? Maybe I'll make it members only or something? I don't know, we'll figure it out. But it's like a half-hour long. It's a long video. I don't play minigames as much compared to the main game mode. Me neither. If anything, I find the minigames annoying. Yeah. If I had the option to skip on, I would. It's so satisfying throwing the buses. The Pacific Rim boat throwing. I find that people have been more open about liking Destroy All Monsters Melee and Unleashed lately. Yeah, I feel like it used to be like Save the Earth or nothing. I'll play Megalon one game just to say I did. I always like doing this matchup. I feel like people are finally opening up to the idea that, hey, maybe Unleashed wasn't that bad. And I've been saying that since like 2007. And people are finally starting to be like, you know what? I like Unleashed. I think Unleashed was way overhated. Do I think it's a perfect game? Absolutely not. Does it have plenty of flaws? Yes. Missed potential? Oh, you bet. We got it here. But I think you got to look at what we got and not like what we could have gotten. You know what I mean? I think you should appreciate what we got and don't expect more from it. It's a pretty solid game. It's very fun. And I genuinely would love to see that story mode just expanded. The fact that there's different factions and you could like get different relations with things. It's like, it's really crazy. There's just not really enough time to flesh it out in the 20-day story mode that they have. But man, I'd love to see like an endless mode of that or something. That'd be cool. Like, Unleashed story mode is my, like, when I picture the Godzilla universe in my head, that's what I picture. Does that make sense? Like, the way they have the factions laid out and everything, like, that's pretty much my ideal headcanon of the Godzilla universe. The fact that they squeezed characters from 1954 all the way to the present, all in one cohesive story, I think is pretty awesome. Man. Breakdancing, breakdancing, breakdancing. You tried to throw a tank at me, bro. No. Am I gonna lose another fight? Is this it? Is this a stream where I lose every fight somehow? But yeah, it's weird. I feel like before this stream, I would have told you, the Piper's games just get better as they go. Like Unleash is my favorite, and then Save the Earth and Destroy All Monsters was good, but it was just like a foundation. But honestly, after playing Destroy All Monsters and Save the Earth back to back for 3 hours each, is it bad if I miss Destroy All Monsters? Again, I know people are like crying at home right now because I'm bashing their favorite game. I'm not. It's not a bad game. But something about this game makes me want to go back to Destroy All Monsters. I don't know what it is. I gotta read chat because I feel like I'm way off based on that. Nice gaming, thank you. Motion controls never really bothered me. The only time being a problem is if I want to do a specific move. The game would randomize moves. Yeah, that happens. Battlefield 4 levels of destruction. I like Unleashed. I prefer the controls of the previous two, but Unleashed was fine. That's fair. Unleashed Remastered would be peak. They just gotta bring motion controls back. I'm kidding. Unleashed Remastered, obviously you'd play it with a normal controller, but it would have the monsters from the Wii version. The story is neat. Are they gonna make Showa Mechagodzilla where he just goes all out with his beams? For the remaster, probably. I finally feel like the same. If I feel the same for Monster of Monsters, the NES clunky side scroller had some cool ideas. I actually never played that one. Oh wait, no, I think I actually have seen that. I think I have seen that. Did I win the Destroy the Mega Gears fight? What difficulty is this? This is medium. I should not be losing. Showa goats are going at it. Destroy Monsters is faster and beams are stronger there. Yeah. I enjoyed the minutia of Destroy All Monsters more, even if this game has more cool stuff going on. I think I'll do a few more fights. I kind of want to do a melee. I kind of want to get a melee in there. I'll do a few more. I think we're going to call it there. If you have any ideas, put them in chat. I kind of just have one thing I want to do. Just do a little free-for-all. Sub, great stream. And hopefully we'll have more Destroy All Monsters Remastered. I hope so. Thank you for subbing. We're almost to 1,000, which means I will make oodles and oodles of money, so make sure you subscribe. But really, out of genuine though, I do really appreciate it. Who do we want to put in here? Get Megalon. Give me Jet J, and give me Space Godzilla. I saw someone say Boston before. Let's do Boston. I finally feel like Godzilla video game franchise is coming back. It is. Well, in a literal sense, it's coming back with the remaster. I've wanted to be a Godzilla YouTuber since I was a tiny little child, but I never thought it would be popular enough for it to be possible. And now my brand new little channel is shattering records, so thank you. Like, genuinely thank you guys so much. Like, this has been my dream job since before I was actually able to speak clearly, because I was a child and I was drooling on my original Xbox controller playing Destroy All Monsters. Not 360, original Xbox. So yeah. I really have wanted to be a YouTuber of some kind, and I've always wanted to do Godzilla, but I was always told, no, it's niche, but it's too niche. No one will like that. And look how wrong everyone else was. Georgia Jaguar at Megalon. And then throw Megalon at Jaguar. Yeah, I like that you can throw monsters into each other. That's so funny. It does so much damage, too. Look at that health. Yeah, this is just a really cool game. And also another thing that's underrated about Save the Earth, because I want to talk nice about Save the Earth now, because I feel like I've shat on it a little bit, even though I really didn't think I was going to. Nice things about Save the Earth. It definitely runs a lot nicer and a lot smoother. Like, the frame rate's more stable. It's actually... The graphics are definitely nicer. Higher fidelity gameplay. Real gameplay in all caps, for sure. I think that's true. The minigames are a fun idea. It's still really fun to play, obviously. It's a Godzilla Pipeworks game. I mean, these things are like crack. They're just so fun. And yes, I still hope that this game gets remastered. I haven't changed my opinion on that. Because all in all, I think Save the Earth is still a really great game. And there are things about it that are worth preserving outside of just the extra monsters, like the stages, the mini games, the soundtrack. Like, there's other things I want preserved. And I've said this for a long time. The reason why I want all 3 games and I don't just want DLC is that it really feels like most people just see it as an addition of monsters, but I really do see all the little things like I just listed. And I've always been someone that I play all 3 Pipeworks games. I don't limit myself to just one. It wasn't like Save the Earth came out and I threw my copy of Destroy All Monsters in the garbage. Like, no, I alternate between Destroy All Monsters, Save the Earth, and Unleashed, and Godzilla Domination on the Game Boy, depending on what my mood is. I even have dabbled in Godzilla Unleashed Double Smash on the DS, regrettably, but I still did. And either way, we have a very exciting future ahead of us with Godzilla here. Like, the thing is, like, a lot of people seem to be hung up on, but I like Save the Earth better, but I like Unleashed better, but I like PS4 better, whatever it is. And you gotta just think, okay, but Destroy All Monsters is the first chapter of the series, and the remaster is the first chapter of the new series, you know what I mean? Like, yes, I'm excited for Destroy All Monsters, but I'm also excited for what comes after, you know? New games, more remasters, DLC, who knows? But I have a feeling it's gonna be something. And I'm going to cover it right here on this channel. More chat. I feel like I yapped for a whole bunch of time. Let me actually be social here. Almost at 1,000 subs. Yes, where are we at right now? Let me see how many we have live. 926. Pretty good. Pretty good. I really appreciate you guys. Although Destroy All Monsters Melee is a great game, the only setback is the adventure mode gets way too difficult in the Mechagodzilla 2 fight. I agree with that. It's a flaw to a new player. Yeah. What do you rank the Jaguar in this game? He's kind of mid. I like him a lot because I'm a huge fan of the character. But I definitely feel like he's not the strongest or anything. He's just kind of niche. We got another request for a fight. What was your first Godzilla movie you watched? I honestly don't remember off the top of my head because I was so young. I was literally like probably 3 years old. But it was definitely my dad's Showa era VHS tapes. Like, it was probably, if I had to bet, it was probably Destroy All Monsters. Because that was like one of my dad's favorites. Probably my dad's favorite. It's probably like Destroy All Monsters, Astro Monster, you know, one of those. But yeah, I watched the Showa movies basically on repeat as a kid, and then as I got a little bit older, I mean only a little bit, like maybe 8 years old, I started watching like Heisei and Millennium, especially. You know, whatever Monday movies were out at the time. The cities are Peak and Save the Earth from the original Fireworks games. They have so much more detail than Damn. I agree. The maps are an improvement. That's another thing. Yeah, give me more compliments for this game, because I feel like I'm not doing it justice. And I feel like I'm just talking some silly negatives here, when in reality, this is a really awesome game that deserves to be celebrated. It also, like, started my relationship with my fiance. We used to play this game, like, on our first few dates, so I kind of owe this game my marriage to be, so maybe I should be nicer to this game. Remember, chat, if you like a girl, just make her play to Save the Earth. You'll win her over. Chat, we're not losing. If you think I'm losing, that's just a typo. Nope, that's a typo. In reality itself. Dude, that's so weird. The HUD glitched out. I've been playing as Megalon this whole time. Why does it say you lose instead of you win? Has anyone ever seen that glitch before? I'm sorry, guys. I'm so tired. We got in the stream soon. Oh, I can't do too much more. This hard mode fried my brain. Godzilla Domination soundtrack is good, and so are the visuals. They're beautiful. Do not remaster PS4. No. I could take a sequel to that game if they actually were able to listen to, like, community feedback. That would be nice. Do I like the Showa era or the Monsterverse better? That's a hard one. I really, it's a stupid, corny answer, but I really do like all the eras of Godzilla pretty close to equal. If I had to pick one, I might say I just have more nostalgia for Showa because I literally grew up on it. Like it was some of the first media my brain ever ingested, and it formulated Godzilla as part of my personality. And I just like the old effects and stuff. They still look really good to me. So I guess that's the best way I can answer that question. But that's not to discredit MonsterVerse at all. It's a hard question because they're both very good. Yeah, playing Save the Earth with your love interest does hit different. It's very nice. You can tell destruction is my thing with the Pipeworks trilogy too. Yeah, destruction mode is fun. We could actually get some 4 monster destruction in here. Didn't someone have a request for 4 monsters before? I think. Yeah, someone said Godzilla, Mogira, Mechagodzilla 2, and Space Godzilla, but they didn't say not to do destruction mode. Alright, how do I... There we go. Alright. You can do destruction on the boxing ring? Wait, that's lit. The Destroy Monster Battle is a great game. The only setback is the adventure mode. It gets way too difficult in the Mechagodzilla 2 fight. Oh, sorry, I already read that. I forgot I scrolled up to see that. Chat, chat, you're losing. I'm not losing. That was a weird glitch. I don't really like Godzilla PS4. Me neither. But like Godzilla PS4 had the idea right, but the execution was the problem. The idea of Godzilla PS4 is very good. Godzilla PS4 is not very good. Does that make sense? I think I want to make a video on like all the major Godzilla games. At least starting with Destroy All Monsters for the sake of relevance. So I'll make a video on Destroy All Monsters, Save the Earth, Unleashed, covering the different versions, and then PS4. And just like actually give a more detailed analysis than I can while live streaming with 2 robots and a chud that are breaking buildings and are very loud in my ear. I wish beams were in Destroy All Monsters Melee. They have the beams, just not the beam clash. But honestly, again, I'm sorry, I'm roasting Save the Earth. I don't like the beam clash that much. I like the Unleashed one better. I know this came first, but I just feel like... And yeah, you just get a lot more energy in this game. You could just energy spam the whole time. It's very odd, honestly. I never realized just how much energy you get. And another beam. You know, I just like get to keep shooting all I want. I'm gonna go to all those little bridges that explode. It's gonna be so cool. Yeah. Wow, that did not destroy anything. Why? I hope they make the buildings break a little bit faster in the remaster. I think it's a little unsatisfying to punch a building 12 times and it just doesn't break. I feel like Godzilla grand slamming a building should probably break it, right? Like, we don't need multiple hits. Yeah, Los Angeles is toast. I said free-for-all, but sure, I'm sorry. I just wanted to show off destruction for somebody. Chungus crushed the bus. Does anybody know why Mogira says Mogira? I think it was part of like a soundboard or something that they had and they thought it was funny. I don't remember the exact origin, but it's something like that. I saw a YouTube video talking about it. Somebody who clearly knows more than me. I think we do one more match. And then we call the stream here. I think we end on a high. I want everybody to put some hype in the chat. I'm rematching Orga. If I win this fight, last night I said, if I win this match, you have to subscribe to me, and I lost in Destroy All Monsters. If I win this fight, you need to subscribe to me. If I lose this fight, you need to subscribe to Orga's YouTube channel. Fight night in the boxing ring. Please write all your questions in the chat. I'm not going to take any more monsters just because this will be the last one of the stream. But please, I want to do another Q&A section after this fight. So put some hype in the chat and give me lots of questions so I got something to talk about for a few minutes. Thank you all so much for tuning in. We still got the final Q&A segment after this, so please put your questions. I know there's a bit of a stream delay. It'll be just in time for me to get back to the menu. I'll make it a thing to fight Orga in every version, I guess, in every game. Starting off good, starting off good. WWE Fight Night versus Orga. He's breaking through my defenses. Coach, what do I do? We're beaming, we're gaming, we're beaming, we're gaming. Nope, denied. Nice, punish, punish, just like Overlord taught me. We're locked in, we're locked in, we're quiet, we're locked in. Chat, is there a chance? Is there a chance I win a fight? Is this the first time Small Fry wins a fight ever on a Godzilla stream with anybody? Don't want to jinx it. It's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good early. No, I can't reach. I can't do it. Ugh. He's too strong. We hit each other. You're mine. Like and subscribe, boys. That's it. We did it. We got him. Whew. That felt good. It felt good to pummel Orga that one time. Alright, I'm gonna read chat. If I could turn off the resistance system, I would really enjoy that. Yeah, me too. Yes, the reason why is because Mogira has no roar, and they thought it'd be funny to have the robot just say his own name like a Pokemon. It is very funny. I genuinely... It makes him so much more personable that he says his name. I genuinely think it's really cool. Let's go. Awesome stream. Thank you so much, A-Name. Fun fact, do you know that Orga was originally supposed to be red? I feel like I've heard that, and honestly, I think he would look pretty cool, but maybe people would confuse him with Destroya. Godzilla Gaming, Orga's getting fried. Never heard that. Where did you hear it? I heard from Wikizilla that only one early idea for Orga was to have his hands similar to Gyra, but with massive hands. Interesting. So like Sanda and Gyra, like the Gargantuas? It's just like the movie. I don't think they were in a boxing ring in the movie, but yeah, close enough. I get what you mean. GG's. Alright, I'll take a few more questions if you have them. I think we're done doing rounds, but I'll still answer a few more questions, or if you guys just want to say hi. This is a long one. This might have been longer than our first stream. I think we're like probably at 3.5 hours if I had to guess. I don't know, because I wanted to start at 4, and then my emulator completely died as I was about to hit the live button. Or you're gonna take the heat, man. Top 3 Godzilla movies. This is a hard one to throw at me. I'll do it though. Top 3 Godzilla movies. Okay, well I've already said 1954 is my favorite movie, period, not just Godzilla movie. And no, that's not me trying to sound sophisticated. Like, I genuinely watch that movie all the time, and it makes me cry, like, every time I watch it. I genuinely love that movie. It's, like, beautiful, and I wrote my high school thesis on that movie, and, like, the propaganda and everything that it meant to people at the time. Very, very good movie. Honestly, my second favorite is -1. I think Godzilla -1 is the closest we'll ever get to getting 1954 again. It is just so good. And then my third favorite, this is a total curveball based on my first two picks. I gotta go with Final Wars. I love Final Wars. Final Wars is so goofy, and the fight scenes are genuinely epic. Like, I love Godzilla Final Wars. Which just goes to show, I don't just like solo Godzilla stories. I like monsters, but Final Wars is just so cool. The Pipex trilogy was my introduction to Mogira, so I was confused to hear him mute Mogira. Yeah, when he saw it in the movie. You expect him to say his name. It makes sense. I don't know what they did, but it just makes sense. I can't unhear it. GG's. Do you think they'll have another trailer before the release of Damn? I really hope so. Ideally, we get the intro to the game, the Godzilla, and then the guy running, like all that. I want that trailer, the one that plays at the start of the game. I want a gameplay trailer to show us more of the gameplay. And I would also, this is maybe asking for a little much, but I'd like a breakdown for each individual character. Like a little short teaser, like a 30-40 second teaser of each character, just like giving you a rundown of what they do. I think that would be peak marketing. Also, I'd be able to make a video on each one of those videos, and I would make lots of money. Yeah, I think we're at least getting another trailer, at least one other trailer at the bare minimum, because the announcement trailer was called just that. It was called announcement trailer. Like, the thing that footage we saw, that was not the actual official trailer for the game. That was just Pipeworks or Atari, I guess Atari announcing the game. That was not the official trailer. So technically we haven't even gotten the trailer for the game yet, when you think about it. Which is crazy that we're 3 months out and we haven't gotten the trailer yet, but okay. Considering how crazy Godzilla 2000 Millennium is, it wouldn't surprise me if they did have Godzilla fight work on a big boxing ring. Yeah. That movie's crazy too. It's a pretty good movie. It's a little slower than I remember it being, but it's a good movie still. I'd recommend you go back and watch it. I've watched Godzilla 1954 16 times. And did a retrospective on it. Wow. Penguinzilla. Is that like on your YouTube channel? It's genuinely so good. I agree with your picks, thank you. Yeah, I like the really serious Godzilla movies, but you could tell by my pick of games that I also do like the silly ones. I just feel like the serious ones leave me thinking longer, so that's why they end up at the top of my list. I sort of joked about this earlier, but yeah, I can't say I relate to the idea of playing a Godzilla game with a lever. Bacon will probably be in a future-length movie before that happens. Oh yeah, Bacon has to get something eventually. And also, don't be so hard on yourself. Godzilla girls exist, just be respectful to people. That's my only advice. Final Wars is the greatest of all time because Showa and Heisei combined, which was the idea for the 50th anniversary. Yeah, I have very little notes about Final Wars, like genuinely. It's crazy how a movie that's that insane can be so close to perfect. Like, I really genuinely would not change that much about it. Like, it's not my ideal Godzilla story, but if that's what you're going for, if you're going for an all-out Godzilla war, yeah, that's how you do it. You know, I don't have any notes. It's literally, they just said Godzilla single file lines the entire universe by himself, and honestly, I'm all for it. It really just goes to show how crazy his character is and how far he's willing to go to complete the mission of saving the Earth. They should make a game where Godzilla saves the Earth. That would be really fun to play on a live stream. Final Wars is the GOAT. Oh yeah, sorry, I just read that. However, I did enjoy Godzilla vs. Destroya. Yes, you asked for the guy asked for top 3. If they had asked for top 5, I think Destroya was probably like my 4th or 5th. That one's really good too. I agree too. I really like 1954. 1954. If you haven't watched it, you need to specifically watch the uncensored Japanese cut of Godzilla. It's actually called Gojira 1954. I think it's on HBO Max, not sponsored, but that's where you watch it. the uncensored Japanese version. I think it's also on YouTube as well if you look it up for free, which is with ads. But yeah, I recommend watching it, genuinely. You might think it's corny that I'm recommending a movie from 1954, but I'm telling you, it is a life-changing film. It is so beautiful. It is so good. To this day, it holds up. All right, I think I'll take a few more questions if you guys want, and I'll end things here. Any last-minute questions before I leave until, let's see. I might go back. I might do a Unleashed stream on Wednesday. That's very, very possible. We got a Godzilla Unleashed stream on Wednesday. I'm just kind of scheduling it when I don't have work, so I have more energy. Like, I could do one of these after work, like my real full-time job. But I'm telling you, I'm going to be so drained, it's not going to be entertaining. That's why I usually just, like, edit and stuff during that time. To be fair, I did meet some female friends who happen to like Godzilla. I just didn't want to force anything if they're interested. Anything past platonic. Yeah, that's the hard thing about relationships, is, like, you can't really force it. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm not the person to give dating advice, because in a lot of ways, like, I don't know. I just don't feel qualified. I feel like there's, like, other people that probably know more about that stuff. I kind of just got lucky and I met a really cool person. And then it turned out that we lived like an hour away from each other, and it's like, wait, what? We should totally hang out. And yes, ID54 is fantastic. Each time I rewatch it, I find something new to appreciate. Yeah, I feel like I'm still breaking down elements of that movie that I'm like, oh, I never noticed that about that character. Or like, wow, that set's actually really cool how they did that with, like, the wires. You know, like, there's always something new in 1954. And then learning more about Japanese history around, like, World War II era, and just, like, things like I think it's called the Lucky Dragon, the name of the boat that sank in real life, the opening scene of the movie's based on that. It's like, wow, it's so cool, man. It's so cool. It's like also it's not too long either. It's only like 90 minutes. It's like an hour and a half. For a movie, that is not bad. So, cannot recommend it enough. Also, Godzilla -1. If you haven't seen it, go see it. That's nothing else said. Don't look up spoilers. Don't look up context. You don't need any of that. Just go watch it on the biggest screen you can. It is beautiful. I love to see a Save the Earth Melee gameplay stream. This was fun. Thank you. And if I can get it working on my computer again, the only reason I haven't been playing it lately is my emulator for PlayStation has been on and off working. Yeah, I'll definitely check it out. Like, we were supposed to be on the PlayStation version of Save the Earth today, but I had to switch it to Xbox because it wouldn't work. Does King Ghidorah count as one person or three? I think there's three of them. Right? They have, like, the heads have different personalities and thoughts, so I think that's three. And the confusing thing is, who is the King Ghidorah? Is it just the middle head? Do they argue over that? I think they argue over that. Because we know there's other of Ghidorah's species, right? There's Kaiser Ghidorah, there's Death Ghidorah, but the one that we see, the Golden King Ghidorah, he's the King Ghidorah, right? But which one is King Ghidorah? I think it's the middle head. I think the middle head is the King Ghidorah. And then the other two are just like Kevin and Steven or whatever. Probably like normie names. Did you get extremely lucky considering the dating, I'm guessing you meant dating market's super bad at the moment? I think I got extremely lucky in a lot of ways in life, and that is just one of them. That is all I'm going to say about that. There's also a lot of ways I didn't get lucky in life, you know. Hence why I have to work a full-time day job that's not glamorous and then come home and do this. But, you know, I take the good with the bad. I think overall I'm a lucky guy. I have people that love me, so I'll take that. Thank you for the question. I had to look at Japanese subtitles the whole movie. Yeah, me too. Wait. Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. I read that wrong. Yeah, your version had Japanese subtitles. I mean, that's not terrible, but I wonder what version that was. They have it, I think, on HBO, and I think YouTube as well. Just English subtitles, and obviously in Japanese. Dr. Sarazawa reaction to the Ocean Destroyer really mimics Robert J. Oppenheimer's reaction after Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Yeah, the reaction to the way that they mimic the real world events while just like treading over it is pretty nice. Not nice, that's the wrong word. It's very intricate, I should say. It's very clever. If you play Save the Earth Melee on stream and show all the skins, I will love you forever. I mean, that's a pretty good deal. I mean, being loved forever, that's kind of nice. So we'll see. The only thing is, at least in the last build of Save the Earth Melee I played, they didn't have a skin selector yet. So I was just stuck with default skins. I don't know if that's a skill issue or if there is a way to do it. I know how to change the skins in Unleashed Overhaul, but I don't know how to change them in Save the Earth Melee. So if somebody knows, hit me up, I guess. I don't know. I don't think it's a thing yet. Is Derpy Kevin King Ghidorah head canon? That head does do derpy things in King of the Monsters kind of consistently. Now, I like to think that the right head of Ghidorah is king, and the middle head is incredibly jealous. Wait, that's actually really interesting. I don't know if you could see it here, but a cool detail I noticed that they have, and this is with this design in general. Oh, never mind. It's locked. I was going to say, with King Ghidorah and Mecha King Ghidorah, with Mecha King Ghidorah, you can see the actual two braces, like, mind controlling the other two heads, which I think is pretty neat. I did get lucky, thank you. Yeah, the heat is killing me. It's hot, bro. Kevin is the king head, I'm pretty sure. That explains that they've never won a fight before, when you think about it. It was Godzilla -1 in the theater. Really? They didn't have English subtitles? That's interesting. Godzilla -1 is so good. I have the collector's edition of that. Very nice. Save the Earth Melee also adds single-player destruction via the options menu. That's nice. Yeah, I messed around with their custom game settings, actually. They're very, very intricate. Like, props to them. It's a great mod. I'm just trying to cover official stuff before I get to mods, but I will check it out at some point. I already have a lot of videos on my channel of Godzilla Unleashed Overhaul by Goji Rex and Super Godzilla Gaming. And then I actually have one video of STEM, but it's pretty short. It's just a basic gameplay with no commentary. I love to bump up the monster size to 150% and Save the Earth Melee and Total Cities. Yeah, you can change the size. Have you ever tried changing the monster sizes to like human size? It literally looks like Godzilla Grand Theft Auto. It's so weird. It's actually so funny. Yeah, I'm not sure about the skins either. That's my big thing. Like, I hope Save the Earth Melee, they add a skin selector in the next update, because they keep showing all. I follow them on Discord. They keep showing off all these cool skins, and I'm like, hey, I want to use those, please. And I know it's a lot of work, and I'm just spoiled, but I'm like, skin selector? Can you spare a skin selector? Alright, fellas, like, comment, subscribe. I think I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you guys genuinely so much for watching. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers. I will do something special for 1,000 subs. Either it's a video or another stream or something. I will check the YouTube tab where it says posts, and I will do a post telling you when the next stream is. It'll probably be Wednesday, but in case I have to cancel for some reason, I'll let you know. Next stream, we're doing Godzilla Unleashed live. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a great night. See you later. Thanks for subscribing. I'm very tired from the hard mode. Alright, guys. Have a good one.